What is a generational talent? We've seen them all throughout the years, but we are going to break down to you guys what exactly a generational talent is or a generational player. And then we're going to do a generational talent draft. And with the draft, it's basically going to be how were these players viewed before they got in the NBA. So if we had a list of all the prospects that ever existed over time, who would you take? Nobody's ever played in the NBA. Who would you take first off the board? This is going to be interesting. This is going to be fun. And we're going to put everybody's basketball knowledge and GM skills to the test. But before we get into this, y'all, there were a couple moves that were made yesterday by the Boston Celtics. Let's talk about that as we wait for some of the guys to get here, and then we'll go ahead and get into our draft. Yesterday, the Boston Celtics started by trading George Niang and 2 future second-round picks to the Utah Jazz for a rookie named R.J. Lewis Jr. He hasn't played in the NBA yet, but the Celtics went and grabbed him. Shout out to R.J. Lewis. And then the Celtics turned around and signed free agent forward/center Chris Boucher on a 1-year, $3.3 million contract. How are we feeling about these moves from the Celtics, who were just 2 seasons ago the NBA champions, were on their way to making a deep playoff run, but got bounced in the second round?
I think we talk about the Eastern Conference being wide open like we do, but we discount like the top of the Eastern Conference, how much better it is than the rest of the East, like Cleveland and the Knicks, Orlando. Like, these teams are really good. The Atlanta Hawks are really good this season, right? I mean, I don't think that the Boston Celtics this season compare to that. They lost 4 of their 5 starters. They lost Drew Holiday. They lost KP. They lost Jason Tatum. And they lost Al Horford. They lost 4 of their 5 starters. Right. So with that being said, I mean, this team is, I think, trying to be respectable. I don't really think that they're serious, if I'm being honest. I don't really think that they're serious about really trying to win. I think that it looks good early. But the signing of Chris Boucher, like, am I out of line when I think about him being one of those guys as a rotation guy that I don't think we talk about him nearly as much as we should, Ron. Like, if you heard that, not even heard, Ron, let's take that off the table. If you hadn't heard about Chris Boucher and you was watching the Orlando game and you saw Chris Boucher check into the game, would you be like, oh, shit, I didn't know they had him? Because I think he's great. I think he's a great rotation player. I don't think he's a good rotation player. I think he's a great rotation player. I don't think that they were using him the way that they should have been using him up in Toronto. I think his minutes was really inconsistent. I think he'd be really good on this Boston Celtic team for what they had last year. Like when they had Al Horford and Jason Tatum and Porzingis and Drew Holiday. I think he would be really good for that team. Now, George Niang, on the other hand, I mean, I was surprised that they traded for him, but I didn't think that they was moving on with him. I'm not surprised at that at all. Really good long ball shooter, but that's about it. He doesn't really do much else. And I do think this is a gap year for the Boston Celtics. And I think that they're trying to put a respectable unit out on the floor today, and we'll see what happens, but I'd be surprised if they made the playoffs. I would be.
Mars, how you feel about these 2 moves that the Celtics made yesterday?
I don't even know who one of the people are, so
R.J. Lewis?
I don't have an opinion on him.
R.J. Lewis, he was the Big East Player of the Year last year. He got busy in college. He really should have been drafted higher. I know he entered the portal, he entered the draft, and then he wasn't going to come back. But you know how you enter without an agent. So he did that at first, but I don't know exactly what was the issue that happened. I know he said that he was going to transfer from St. John's, but then he ended up coming back. He ended up just keeping his name in the draft. It was something that happened. I don't understand. I don't know the exact issue, but I do know that obviously he was the Big East Player of the Year.
He flamed out in the tournament. He flamed out in the tournament. He had that awful game in the tournament. I think he was like 3 for 16, 3 for 17.
Oh, and then his coach was asked about him.
Yeah, that's him. Yeah, that's the guy we're talking about.
His coach was Rick Pitino.
That's the guy we're talking about.
Okay.
And he stuck with him. I understand that. I mean, he's like Teron's point. He's the biggest player of the year. He's the best player on the crew. So, I mean, I get that.
He was nice though. He was getting busy last year, and I was hearing a lot about. I didn't watch him as much as I would have liked to, but I was hearing a lot about him all throughout the year.
Mm-hmm.
Oh well.
So
from what I seen, I like him though.
Yeah, I don't have an opinion. And then Chris Boucher. What did they give up to get Chris Boucher?
They didn't give him nothing. He was a free agent.
He was a free agent.
Yeah,
$3.3 million.
Mm-hmm.
He's all right. Like, he's talented offensively. I think he sucks on defense, but I'm gonna be honest, I don't have an opinion on this at all. Chris Boucher's cool. I don't think he's amazing. I don't think he's a world beater, but I don't think they're expecting him to be a world beater. But seeing him get some more minutes, which is what's going to happen, is going to be interesting. Seeing if he can not expand his offensive game, just see what he can do with more opportunity. I'm only watching Boston for Luka Garza minutes, so I'm just hoping he plays next year.
I'm what Mars, you bullshitting, Mars. Hey, Mars, you bullshitting. I'm on that train, Mars. I am.
That's all I want to see.
I'm trying to figure out why Luka Garza has not been playing in the league. I get what was going on in Minnesota. It wasn't really no run for him up there, right? I mean, with the front court that they had, I mean, they were pretty stacked in the front court. But the fact that he gets on this Boston Celtic team where it's not a lot of competition for him in the front court, he should be playing heavy minutes this year. He should be playing at minimum 30 minutes this year. And I think that we get a better gauge on who Luka Garza is and what he can actually do. So I'm here for the Luka Garza minutes too. Yes,
that's Mr. 36 right there. You better give him them 36 minutes and watch him average 25. Yes. That's the only reason I'm gonna be watching. So I hope Luka Garza's in the rotation. If he's not, then Boston are not going to be a team that I'm watching very much. But Chris Boucher, yeah, he's all right. Penn could tell you everything about how he grew up to what he looked like the last 7 years. Meanwhile, I'm just here saying, yeah, I think he's talented offensively and sucks on defense. So I don't have the same level of analysis. But yeah, Boston.
He's an energy guy, Moss, more than anything. He's an energy guy, and he's not gonna remember. What's the kid's name that played for the Lakers? Wood. That's who he is. Just maybe a lesser version of Christian Wood. Maybe a lesser version of Christian Wood. Like, I don't think he could score it like Christian Wood, but he's definitely going to give you energy off the bench. He's definitely going to be able to give you some buckets. He'll get some putbacks. He'll get a steal here and there. He'll make a play on defense. Not a great defensive player. There's a difference between being a great defensive player and a player who'll give you a play on defense. That's kind of who he is. He's one of those guys who will come up with a big steal. He's one of those guys that'll come up with a big block. But he's also a guy who'll get blown by consistently on defense too. He's also that guy. He's also the guy who'll get pushed around on the glass, but then he'll come up with a big rebound, right? So I like him. I do. And Ron, to your point, I still think that if I saw him, like I don't know where he is today, and I turned on the TV and I found out that he was in Atlanta's rotation, or I found out that he was in Orlando's rotation, I'd be like, yo, that's dope. I think that's great for them. Yes.
Yeah, I've always been a fan of Chris Boucher. You guys know me being a Northwest guy. I watch a lot of Washington hoops. I watched a lot of the Pac-12. He played in the Pac-12 with Dylan Brooks, Tyler Dorsey, Peyton Pritchard. They all played together at one point. Buddy who played for the Warriors. What's his name? Big man.
Played in 2018.
He was a backup.
Jordan Bell.
Jordan Bell.
Yeah, that's him
Jordan
with
Bell.
Oregon.
Yeah,
he led the country in rebounding that year.
Yeah, Oregon had a squad that year, and I say this all the time. If Chris Boucher didn't tear his ACL, I think they were on their way to winning the whole thing. He tore his ACL in the Elite Eight, and then they lost in the Final Four. But I'm saying that to say, like, I'm a big fan of Chris Boucher. Like Mars, you said he might not be the best defender. He's a solid rim protector, though. He's a good rim protector.
He'll block a shot, yeah. He'll block a shot.
He's mobile too. He could stretch the floor. He'll go dunk on you.
How Ox feels about how Ox feels about Scola. That's how I feel about Garza, Ox.
Oh.
That's how you feel about Scola. That's how I feel. I remember Garza when he was this dude was super nice.
You talking about Luka Garza?
Luka Garza.
Nice.
The best Luka in the league, yeah.
Man, I when he was coming into the league, I thought his game was perfect for the NBA. Okay, you got to stretch big. like 6'9".
He's hating on Luka Garza. That's why.
I'm not saying.
I hope he doesn't feel that way about Luka Garza.
What I'm saying. I know how you feel about Luis Scola, and I know what you see when you see Luis Scola. When I watch Luka Garza, I feel the same way about him. I don't think him and Scola are the same player. I'm not saying that part at all. But what I am saying is when I watch Luka Garza, I felt like we got a rough and rugged Big Ten guy who can be really good on offense, stretch the defense, knock down the mid range. He could get on the glass. He could get on the glass and get second chance opportunities and make things a lot better for your unit. And he did the other stuff that other guys didn't do. I just had a difficult time understanding how he couldn't crack the rotation. But then I saw what was going on in Minnesota, and I mean, it was just guys that were in front of him that were just better. And I didn't think that was a good situation for him. That's all.
Yeah, I was high on Garza when he was in college too, though. I really liked him a lot.
Yep.
Yeah, but I think I'm in the minority with the Celtics, and we've had this discussion. I think they're actually going to be competitive this year. I think they're going to be anywhere from a 6 to 10 seed. I think they're more like 7, 8.
Is it official though that Al Horford's going to the Warriors? Has that been officially?
No, Al Horford hasn't. We don't know what's going on with Al.
I've heard anything from a handshake agreement, like what exactly is going on? That's the question. What exactly is going on?
The Warriors?
Trash. No. The Celtics. With or without Al Horford, I think the Warriors would be okay. They'll be whatever. I honestly don't think Al Horford is going to make a huge difference over there. But as far as the Celtics go, Ron, they're going to be.
I don't
think look at the landscape of the East, Ron.
Yeah, but Jaylen Brown not even going to be ready for the season. He going to miss.
He got the meniscus surgery. That's true. Yep. So Ron, if you look at the East, all right. So you got Cleveland, you got the Knicks, you got Orlando, you got Atlanta, and you got Detroit. Okay, those are the 5 teams in the East, right? So then we start thinking about like who else in the Eastern Conference are they better than today? The season opens up, Ron. You think they're better than Milwaukee?
Yeah. With Jaylen Brown there?
With Jaylen Brown and Derek White on that crew, you think they're better than Milwaukee?
Not just Derek White. You better put some respect on 6th man of the year.
Luka Garza.
Anthony Simons. You better put some respect on Anthony Simons. I'm saying like,
okay,
the Celtics. The Celtics got shit over there. The Celtics got some hitters. Now, a lot of it's all backcourt. I understand Peyton Pritchard, Anthony Simons, Derek White, and Jaylen Brown can't necessarily all play together, but it's going to be a combination of those 3 on the floor at all times. And those are 4 solid players. 3 of them got championships.
Ron, I hate to be the bear. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, y'all. I really do, because I hate
Sam Hauser too.
See, Ron.
What you see?
Never mind, bro.
What?
Never mind. Well, no, I hate to have to tell y'all the truth that. Oh, Mars, I fear that you are gonna hate this. Derek White ain't who y'all think he is.
Who do we think he is, Ox?
Yeah. Who do you think?
I fear that Derek White ain't gonna be the same Derek White that he was with the team that they once had with Jason Tatum, Kristaps, Drew Holiday, and just a better all around rotation. I think Derek White is a very good piece. He's a very good ceiling raiser when they already got a good team. But as far
he's no Dennis Schroeder. That's what you're saying. He's no Dennis Schroeder.
No. I'm not. This has nothing to do.
That's what it sounds like he's saying.
It does sound like
I'm just saying Derek White is not going to be doing what y'all think he's going to be doing. He's still Derek White's a good basketball player though. He's not going to be bad. He's just going to affect. He's not going to affect the game in the same way. He's still gonna look pretty similar to how he's always looked, but it's just not gonna have the same effect, y'all.
So when he's playing, when he's playing with Jason Tatum, when he's playing with Jaylen Brown, when he's playing with Drew Holiday, right? When he's playing with guys like that, opportunities are different. But now him being on this crew with less than that, okay, they're gonna look for him to do more things. He's gonna have to be more of a creator. He's gonna have to be more of a bucket getter. He's going to have to be even more of a stopper. And as good as I am as a defender, well, I look a lot better when I got Drew Holiday running with me, right?
Instead
I
of
look a
Anthony
lot better,
Simons.
right? 100%, Alex. I look a lot better when I got Jason Tatum on the help side. I look a lot better when I got Jaylen Brown on the other side, right? I look a lot better when I got Kristaps Porzingis guarding the rim or Robert Williams guarding the rim. It doesn't look the same as when I got Kata guarding the rim, right? It doesn't look the same. So I'm not saying that he's not who I think he is, but when you get a guy who's not a rotation guy, but a piece, and that's what Derek White is, and he fits with what's going on. When you take those pieces that he fits with away, and then you asking him to do more of his deficiencies are going to come out. And then what's going to happen is people are going to start talking about him like he's not that good at all. When in reality, he's a lot better than we're going to give him credit for. It's just that now him being on this team where he has to do a lot more, he's going to look a lot different.
Right, and I got to think what as far as Anthony Simons, as far as being a lead guard over there, how is his decision making? You know what I'm saying? What type of plays is he going to make in the game and in the meat and potatoes? Chill. What type of decision making are we going to get from Anthony Simons as far as is he going to be making the right plays? Is he going to be making extra passes? They're going to. I'm sure. Coach Mazzulla is still going to be running the same type of system he wants to run. I'm sure he's going to want to get up a lot of threes still. And when you're playing that way, you got to make those little extra passes to get a good look. I don't know. I'm not sure if Anthony Simons is going to come over there and see like Joe Mazzulla is letting us gun, and he might get a little trigger happy. And you know what I'm saying? So I don't know.
For that. Well, what's the difference in your estimation, Mars? What's the difference between this Celtic team this season and what was going on with the Trailblazers last year? As far as Anthony Simon.
Thought you were going to say the Celtics last year.
No, I wasn't going to say that. No, I already told you, bro. They lost 4 starters.
No.
What we doing?
I thought the same thing. I was like, chill. What did you say?
No, absolutely not. Because the reason why I asked that, because I'm thinking about what Anthony Simons was doing as a shot creator, as a shooter up in Portland. Okay, well, he's on this Boston Celtic team. He's playing with I think he's playing with a better player in Jaylen Brown than he had over there in Portland in terms of anybody on the perimeter. But with that being said, yes, Moss, he's better than Denny. Knock it off, okay? Knock off.
I ain't say a word. Carry on.
You look like you was about to say something about it. He's better than Denny. So stop. Anyway, like I was saying, what I'm getting at, Ox, because you brought up Simons. What's the difference in terms of his role this season with the Celtics than when he was with the Trailblazers? Because he's still gonna get run.
Yeah, he should get run. Yeah, of course. I mean,
who you asking? Me?
Yeah, you too, Moss. Yes.
Oh, he's gonna have the same role he did in Portland. It's just on a different team. The floors are still gonna be the same. He's still gonna be one of the worst defenders in the league. He's still not gonna be the greatest downhill player. He's gonna rely on a lot of pick and roll. Is he gonna be? I don't know. I'm more curious about Joe Mazzulla than anything, not the players, the personnel. I'm curious what Joe Mazzulla does when he doesn't have a 5-out offense. He doesn't have the most, in my opinion, the most versatile player in the league. I'm curious to see what he structures his offense and defense like. I'm not saying this is going to be the year you find out if Joe Mazzulla is a fraud or not, but I am curious to see what he does. Anthony Simons is going to be Anthony Simons. I don't think he's going to do anything that surprises people. Whatever his points per game numbers are going to be, whether they're higher or lower, he's still going to be Anthony Simons. Derek White is going to be Derek White. I do think some people have overrated him. I think he's going to be Derek White, maybe a little bit worse defensively, but Derek White. And I'm very interested to see if Jaylen Brown has a better year than he did last year. But for me, it's Joe Mazzulla who I'm most intrigued by. Joe Mazzulla and Luka Garza, but mainly Luka Garza, but then Joe Mazzulla.
Their offense has to change because they don't have the. Well, don't get me wrong. Sam Howell's is still there. Peyton Pritchard is still there.
Oh, chill. They still got guns over there.
For sure.
Hey, make no mistake. Joe Mazzulla is still strapped. Hey, he might not have that big ass bazooka, Jason Tatum.
Might not have that.
But, hey, he got straps over there.
That's all they got.
I
mean, and that's all Joe Mazzulla wants to do is shoot it out.
I still got. I don't have my. I might have one of my AR-15s, but I don't got my Mac 10. I don't have none of that other stuff that I used to have. And it doesn't help that you lose a guy like Al Horford who can stretch the defense as a legit big, and Porzingis too. So I think this team is the offense 100% has to change, no doubt, because now guys like Kata are going to play more. You also lost Luke Cornett, right? So with losing Luke Cornett, Jordan Wall's got to play more this year, Ron. And
I believe he's going to. I can actually see an avenue to him starting at the 4. Jordan Walsh.
Yeah.
I can see he's a guy where, ironically, he kind of reminds me of a bigger Derek White. And it has nothing to do with
just because he likes getting ball.
Nah, he's a do-it-all type of guy. No, it's not. Y'all gonna see this year. They play
Jordan Walsh is Derek White's team?
No, in terms of them being able to do everything, they remind me of each other like that. Play defense, hard-nosed guys, a connected player. He doesn't shoot like Derek White, but he reminds me of a bigger version of him where I can guard 1 through 5. I can push the ball. Okay. I can play off the ball. I can, I'm one of those. I'm a glue guy, but I can excel at doing just about everything. I think he's going to be very good for them. And he's been a guy that they draft and stashed away for years. I believe that this is going to be the year where we see him in his role, and we're like, okay, they got a good piece right there.
Okay.
So I'm high on what he's going to be able to bring to them, and I think like by the end of the year, I expect him to be, if not like their 6th, 7th man, I expect him to be, a starter.
I do agree with you that,
but maybe
I do agree with you, Ron, that they're going to be a playing team. I think they'll probably be a playing team for sure.
Are the Celtics better than the Pacers?
Yes. What? Yes. No Tyrese. No. Yes.
No Tyrese. No Turner.
Did they bring back James Wiseman?
Yeah, he should be back.
I don't know if he's on that team.
Mars, are you still on the James? Well, you think James Wiseman is whack?
I was never on the James Wiseman train.
You think he's whack anyway. So
they don't have James Wiseman there.
Jaylen Brown.
They got Jay Huff. That's who they got. They got Jay Huff. Yeah,
right.
He nice.
Between the Pacers, what was the other team you said? Chill, the Bucks. Between the Pacers, Bucks, and Celtics, I think it's a flip a coin type of situation. I don't know. Chill.
The Bucks are better.
I think the Bucks are clearly better than them. But
yeah, Bucks are better.
Miami's better too.
Well, I was about to ask. That was my next question, Ron, because we talked about the East. Then the Miami Heat, are they better than the Celtics, considering what they have with the rotation guys?
I don't know. So I'm higher on a Finals MVP. I'm higher on a 6th man of the year and an NBA champion, Peyton Pritchard, who has done nothing the last 2 years but got busy. I'm higher on Anthony Simons, who's a guy who's averaged 20 or close to 20 multiple seasons, one of the best shooters in the league with the ball and off the ball.
Yeah.
And last but not least, a guy like Derek White, who the last 2 to 3 seasons has done nothing but come up big for an NBA championship team, who has done nothing but save your guy, Big Ox, Jaylen Brown, when it mattered the most. He's done nothing but save your guy, Chilltown, Jason Tatum, in the clutch when he doesn't show up in big games. He's done nothing but do that for the Celtics team over the last 3 years. I've seen Derek White come up big time after time after time. Hey, when the big bad Celtics needed somebody to step up the most, who did it? Who put on their cape? No, it wasn't Joe Mazzulla. No, it wasn't Drew Holiday. No, it wasn't Kristaps Porzingis. No, it wasn't the supposed Eastern Conference Finals MVP or the supposed NBA Finals MVP. No, it wasn't Jason Tatum. No, it wasn't Jaylen Brown. It was Derek White who showed up the most on defense.
No. See, Ron,
and who showed up the most and made threes. Who
showed
up the most and got buckets.
Give it a rest.
All right. Hey, I seen it just like y'all seen it. I was watching the same game y'all was watching. Derek White saved their asses time after time when these fools collectively wasn't showing up looking like Dumb and Dumber. Hey, when it mattered the most, out there looking like Dumb and Dumber in the orange suits.
Okay,
well, what's more likely? What's more likely? Real quick, what's more likely, Ron? What's more likely? The Celtics are a top 6 seed,
legit,
or they draft Cam Boozer next.
They're a top 6 seed, bro. Cam Boozer's not. Well, hold on.
Yeah.
They're a top 6 seed. And I just read it. Jaylen Brown's supposed to be back by training camp.
Yeah. Okay.
So like Jaylen Brown's not about to miss a significant amount of time. I'm telling you, if you roll out a starting lineup of either Peyton Pritchard, Anthony Simons, Jaylen Brown, I don't care who the 4 and 5 are. They'll figure that out. I'm assuming Chris Boucher, and it could be Charlie Walsh. However, or if Anthony Simons comes off the bench and you start Peyton Pritchard. So I think one of them two is gonna come off the bench. However, as long as them 3 NBA champions are there. And Derek White,
bro, this is nasty.
Sam Hauser,
Anthony
Simons and Sam Hauser, they're gonna be all right.
Bro, this is nasty when we're talking about Derek White. And the reason why it's nasty is because you're talking about like a play here, a play there when he's saving them. Okay, I'm not gonna argue that point, right? But what you're leaving out is you're leaving out times when Jason Tatum or Jaylen Brown did carry them. You're leaving out those points. What you're making it sound like is you're making it sound like Derek White every night was just saving their ass. Okay, he 100% did come up with some big plays. Came up with the buzzer beater. I ain't gonna argue that point, bro. Hell no. He did come up with the buzzer beater in Miami to win to end up winning the game and forcing it to 7 games. But you forget what he also did. Yeah, he definitely did that. Yep, came up with the buzzer beater. Nobody blocked him out to win the game. No doubt about that. But Ron, these are plays sparingly. Don't leave out how important Jason Tatum was, how important Jaylen Brown was, how important these guys were throughout the course of the whole game. Not like stretches in the game, not like points in the game, throughout the entire game. And then when you talk about Derek White saving my ass, I think about a guy saving my ass where a guy does it not just one play or 2 plays. A guy does it throughout the course of a series where, if we don't get this done, we're out throughout the course of the series. 1 play or 2 plays, give me a break, Ron. Anybody could do that.
Ron, no, he tripping. It's like chill. He talking about he saved the Celtics when they had a great roster. Chill. It's like if I get in a sticky situation on a boat, or if Michael Phelps gets in a sticky situation on the boat, it's a lot easier to save Michael Phelps than it is to save me. You know what I'm saying? Like, they can save he could save a great roster, but he can't save this team.
I'm not saying he gonna save
this band of vagabonds.
I never said Derek White was gonna carry the team. First off, I believe saving him, Ron. I believe. No, I said he was saving them last year. He was saving them the year before that. Last year when he averaged 18 in the playoffs, he was saving their asses. The year before that, throughout a full finals run, averaging 17, he was saving their asses on elite defense, elite connective plays, and all of that good stuff. He was making big threes. Right. I'm saying this year,
he was saving teams every once in a while, like Chill said. Every once in a while,
you switching up right now. You was with me last year when it was happening, and the year before that, you was with me when Jason Tatum's eyes was looking like this. When he was running around looking like this.
Jason Tatum with silver dollar eyes is still better than no Jason Tatum. They have no.
Oh yeah, for sure.
They have no Kristaps Porzingis. They have no.
I'm not saying they're gonna win an NBA championship. I'm not saying that they're gonna be a number 1 seed.
Real talk. What's more likely? The Celtics are a solidified 6 seed, top 6 seed, a solidified top 6 seed, or they draft Cam Boozer.
Is Jaylen Brown playing?
He's back by training camp. He's supposed to be healthy by training camp.
But can I interest you in this?
Oh man, you interested people the last couple of days.
I'm saying though, I want y'all. Y'all just feel me for a second, right? That new ownership just took over, right?
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
What's more likely? Are they looking at this like, okay, we put together a competent roster. Let's send Jaylen out. Let's send Jaylen out there to go crazy. Jaylen have a career season, and let's see if we can make it respectable and put on a great show. Or as a new ownership, do we look at it like, you know what, this is a gap year. Let's take it easy. Jaylen, rest up. You know what I'm saying? So that way next year we can come back with Jason Tatum and a top 5 draft pick like Cam Boozer, AJ DeBonsa, something like that. I'm saying
so take a year off at 28.
I don't advocate.
So y'all can get Cam Boozer.
I don't advocate much for tanking. But if there was ever a time to tank for any franchise, this is the time.
Yes.
What
you call it did it? What you call it did it? The Spurs did it with Duncan. So Sean Elliott hurt. David Robinson is hurt. Avery Johnson is out the lineup. We'll tank and get what? Tim Duncan, and we right back in the middle of it next year. Right back in the middle of it. So why not?
Here's the thing. A couple of things. The East, the definitive teams I'm thinking right now that are going to be better than Boston next year: Cleveland, New York, Orlando, Atlanta, Detroit.
And that's where from
And
there on.
Now it's getting like
from there on.
Real talk. Is
it's
Milwaukee
getting
better
shaky.
than that? Today, is Milwaukee better than that?
You know what? I'll throw in. I'll throw in Milwaukee. Just because of
Yes.
Giannis, I'll throw in Milwaukee. But Ox, I do think it's closer to 6 seed than Cam Boozer though. I do think it's
okay.
because Jaylen Brown, you still got Jaylen, Derek White, you got Peyton Pritchard. Now, what the concern for them is like their front court next year. I don't know. I mean, Banga, whatever his name is.
They just signed Chris Boucher.
Yeah.
The chat's bringing up Philly. What if Joel gets healthy?
Joel, we just saw recent reports.
Yeah,
that
that's
Joel Embiid
over.
is not going to be
over.
ready. Joel Embiid is that's
he's not
over.
ready in time. But what about by Christmas?
We need to make a public service announcement. The days of Joel Embiid being a top 10 player consensus is over. Those days are
Let it
done.
go, Mars.
You don't gotta be top 10.
Mars.
Wait, hold up, y'all. Joel don't gotta be top 10. All Joel gotta do is sit his big ass down.
He's got to play at that level.
Get that knee able for him to be 75, 80%. And then let the young fellas get busy. Let Tyrese Maxey, let Jared McCain, and they got one more young fellow over there.
VJ Escom. Let them. There's another one, right? Either way.
Justin Edwards.
I like Justin Edwards. I really do. Let them dudes cook. Maybe Paul George feeling like playing some basketball this season. I think. What? I'm just saying. If Paul George can be 85%, Joel Embiid can be 75%. That seems better than Boston for sure.
Paul George's ass, ain't that right, Ron?
I never said that. Those words never came out of my mouth.
Today, the words will come out of my mouth. Paul George's booty. Today,
compared to what he used to be.
Compared to what I seen this year on the court. You guys are trying to hype it like Paul George was like phenomenal last year.
Nobody said that.
No one has said that.
I don't on earth and said
that. Extreme today, bro. Like what's up, bro? Like you been drinking how many cups of cold brew you had this morning?
I'm working on my third. But hold on, no. Like Paul George was booty last year. If you ask me, I don't think Paul George was all of that.
No, he wasn't at all. He was not.
Oh, also, Ox, about the new ownership. This is what I've heard because my brother is a Celtics fan. I don't know how he got there. He went up there for school in Wellesley and then came back a Bostonian. I don't know. But apparently that new ownership, it's not really new ownership. What happened was it's still in the same family. They've just transferred it down to like following generation because once the dad passes away, if it's under new ownership under his kids, they can't tax it at the same rate if he were to pass it over once he passes away. So it's really just a business move by that family. It's the same ownership.
They did this to avoid like inheritance taxes and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Got you. Well, if the young's not so see real talk. If the younger generation is running it now, you know they ready to tank. That's all these kids know how to do is tank. You know what I'm saying? With
a business that their parents built up.
When grandpa and them had it, you know, they were standing on their nuts. Like, nah, we ball. Nah, these new kids, that's all they know how to do.
What if they don't have nuts to stand on?
You can stand on something else, but you know.
Oh, got it.
Correct.
And actually, it's actually tougher than nuts too, really.
Yeah.
All right. Well, yeah, I'm in the minority that I believe that the Celtics will be good. I like the Boucher pickup. I think he's a serviceable big man for him. Chill. I don't like them losing Cornette. I think if they would have brought Cornette back, I already got a high tone for him, but my tone will be even higher for him if they would have brought him back.
Well, you're asking Cater to get.
Yeah, I agree with
to be a lot better. Because I think you asking Cater to be a lot better, and I still think that he's a project. That's probably my biggest issue with him. Like he doesn't finish around the rim as well as I would like him to at this point. I think he could be a better rebounder. And it's stuff like that. If you're trying to move forward, that's probably why he hasn't really cracked the rotation on a consistent basis. So, I mean, if you still had Cornette on the crew, I mean, I think it would look better. You'd be more formidable in your front court.
You know what, because I keep looking at the chat, and the more teams that they bring up, Toronto's going to be better than Boston next year. Also,
Teron, please don't do
Miami.
that.
How about the Miami?
Toronto?
Miami probably is going to be better than Boston.
A band full of misfits. A bunch of niggas that ain't never played.
A good team.
A bunch of niggas that ain't never made it out the first round.
Brandon Ingram got his mind right now.
A bunch of niggas that ain't never made it out the first round.
What's making out the first round got to do with the 82-game season?
Nothing. Zero.
Thank you, Mars, for being logical.
Zero, Ron.
All right, a bunch of niggas that ain't never been above the 4 seed.
This is let's just say
they never put together. They never put together.
That has nothing to do with making.
Never put together a no. He said they're better than the Celtics. I'm saying the Celtics are going to be the 6th seed. So how can they be better?
Everyone already disagreed with you when they said Milwaukee and them. Yeah, everyone already disagreed with you on that. They're talking about Toronto is like the 8-9 seed. That's what they're talking about.
Okay, I mean, well, if that's the case, all right. So if they're the 8th seed, then that would mean Boston's the 9th seed. If that's what you guys are saying, I don't think that they're going to be better in the regular season or a better team.
Wait. We forgot about. I know. Okay,
Scotty Barnes is not good.
Y'all talking.
Jaylen Brown isn't good. Scotty Barnes isn't good.
Brandon Ingram.
I didn't say Jaylen Brown. I said their front court. The center power. That
Jaylen Brown got to get busy, Ron.
Ron, the Raptors are better than Milwaukee. Like y'all, I forgot about Toronto. I believe Toronto is better than Milwaukee, better than Indiana, better than Miami. I think Toronto is more.
I think they'll be good.
I do think.
I'm intrigued by Toronto.
You can't even name me 8 players on Toronto's team.
I don't have to name you 8 players
outside of Brandon Ingram and Scotty Barnes. Okay, you can't name me 5 players outside of Scotty Barnes or Brandon Ingram.
I can't name you 5 players
outside of 2 of the starting 5.
Ron, wait. Hold on. Because first of all, I can only name 5 players on Toronto's roster, and that's enough. No, 6. I forgot about Grady. I forgot about Grady. I can probably name 7. Now that I think on it, hell yeah. So wait, but I don't need to know their whole roster. Their whole roster don't play. So you know what I'm saying?
Ron, they get Quigley back this year, right? We expect they get Quigley back this year. We expect a jump from Grady Dick, right? I think that. Yes, we're expecting a better shooter. Like, this is who he is. I'm not saying that he's a 20-a-game guy, but I think that he's going to be able to knock down more open shots this year than he did last year. That's what we're expecting from him. They get Quigley back. In addition to getting Quigley back, they already got Scotty Barnes, right? They already got Scotty Barnes. Abagji, I've always liked him. I've always liked him, and I still like him to this day. He's an energy guy, can play defense. I mean, this team isn't bad. The biggest problem that I had, in addition to Brandon Ingram, is that the 5 spot. I don't think Jakob Poeltl is a starting 5 man on a playoff team. I don't.
He better than Cater.
Yeah,
yes, he is. Yes,
he better than Luka Garza.
100. Wait a minute. Hold on. I don't know.
No, he is. That's not the point. That's not the point. You didn't need to say that. You ain't need to say that. That was unnecessary.
Just got to keep it real.
Yeah,
I think Jakob Poeltl was all right. I think he does some nice things. I think he does some nice things offensively, defensively. But I think he does some nice things offensively. I think Scotty Barnes and Brandon Ingram are both good. I think Emmanuel Quigley, if you put him in the right role, can get back to being the level of defender he was in New York. That's the hope, with some offensive upside. I'm not as high on Grady. I like Jacoby Walter. I think Jacoby's good. CMB is someone who I'm intrigued about.
What about this guy, Chucky Hepburn or Elijah?
First of all, Ron, you said this to me yourself.
Oh, Jamal Shead. I know Jamal Shead. Yeah, I like Jamal Shead. Jamal Shead be getting after it. He be competing, plays winning basketball. Mamu, another nice offensive.
UFH, Jamal Shead.
Yeah, he did.
He was on a team that
real talk don't even know who Jamal Shead is, and he was right in his backyard.
He's on a team that.
Wait, real talk. What school did Emeka Okafor go to?
Yeah.
Actually, I don't know. But however, I will say this. I went to school with his little cousin. She went to my middle school, high school, West Briar, West Side.
Yeah. In Houston?
So I do. in Houston. Yeah, so I do know they were around Houston, but I don't know. I don't know.
Real talk. You ever heard of North Shore?
Interesting.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Are they a good school?
Yeah, they're known to be very good in sports.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Right on. I mean,
Ron,
Chloe Kitt's better than Luka Garza. So, like, the Raptors are so much better than the Celtics, bro.
I mean,
like when I'm looking and thinking more and more about this East. Like the Raptors got.
Wait till we see Luka Garza this year.
The Raptors are going to be fighting the Detroit Pistons for that 5 seed.
Wait till we see Luka Garza this year, y'all.
100%, Ron.
And Ron, you said to me,
Luka Garza hate is disgusting.
I gotta see it first.
Hey, Ron, if you got the best,
go ahead.
I'm sorry.
No, I'm saying, Ron, I gotta see Scotty Barnes play competent winning ball for all 82 games. I'm sorry, Penn. I have to see him be on a winning team and produce on a winning team. I got to see Brandon Ingram do it again too, because just as a number one option, I just haven't seen Brandon Ingram just be a consistent number one option that has led a team to a winning season, let alone led a team in a playoff series. I haven't seen it. Brandon Ingram,
RJ Barrett.
I got to see RJ Barrett too.
Ron, I'm 20 a game. I'm nice, Ron. I'm 20 a game, legit.
Been 20 again.
Yeah, I'm 20. I was 20 a game in New York.
Wait. So why aren't y'all giving this same love to Anthony Simons then?
I forgot about
I'm not particularly high on
RJ. I'm talking about these. I'm talking about chill with chill.
I like Anthony. I'm
talking about chill with chill. They just said
RJ's better than Anthony Simons.
Yeah.
Who?
RJ Barrett.
RJ's better.
RJ Lewis?
Oh, I thought you said Garza. Okay.
It is. Respect my guy Luka Garza.
I'm not hating on Luka Garza. I like Luka Garza.
I did forget that. Hey, Ron, I did forget.
Yeah, 16.
But I'm still worried about their center and 4 spot. They're not. That's going to be bad next year.
Telling you, they got a guy. Hey, they got a young fella named Jordan Walsh. They got a sharpshooter named Sam Hauser.
Yeah.
And they got an African nigga named Chris Boucher. They're going to be all right. I promise you they're going to be all right. Jaylen Brown going to have the best season of his career. They're going to be all right.
What is Jaylen Brown, Ron? It's March of 2020. It's March of 2026. What's Jaylen Brown's numbers look like?
So I remember.
That's what we in. We're about a month away. We're a month away from we're a month away from the playoffs. What exactly does Jaylen Brown's numbers look like?
Jaylen Brown, he's 28 a game this year.
That's 28 a game.
28 on what kind of efficiency?
Yeah, yo.
I don't know about the efficiency. I don't know. I know in 2023, he was 26.6 a game, and he was fairly efficient. Mm-hmm. He shot it at 49% from the field.
Yeah.
He was 33 from 3, but he was 49 from the field. I want to say probably 28 on 48% from the field. 3-pointers, I can't really call it with Jaylen Brown because he on and off with that. But I say it about 48% from the field. 28 a game.
I could probably give him 20. I'm not mad at 28 on like league average efficiency. So probably like 57-ish true shooting. I can see that. I can see that happening.
I mean, you gotta admit, like I could see him. So that year he shot 20 shots a game. Remember that's the year before they got Kristaps Porzingis. That's the year before they got Drew Holiday. So it was him, Jaylen Brown, or it was him, Jason Tatum, and really Derek White. Al Horford was still there too, but they still had Marcus Smart. But this is when those two was just peak gunning. Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. You got to imagine 20 shots out the lineup is coming out. I could see him shooting anywhere from 23 to 24 shots a game. I could see that happening.
Okay, well, this is what I'm saying, though, Ron. So last season, well, for his career, I think he shoot 48%, right? For his career in terms of field goal percentage.
Yeah, right.
And that's running with guys like Jason Tatum. That's running with guys like Al Horford and Drew Holiday. That's running with guys like Kyrie Irving, right? So when he's playing with guys that are that efficient and that dangerous on offense, the offense look different. So now, if his numbers are going to go up from and by the way, Ron, to go from 22 to 28, close to 30 We're looking at the most improved player in the game. That's what we're looking at.
Well, chill. He's done it.
Exactly what we're looking at.
26.6 and 28 is not a huge gap.
No, he averaged 22 a game last year, right?
No,
he averaged 22 a game last year.
But here's the thing. I'm saying before they had Kristaps, before they had Drew Holiday, before they had a stacked unit, before Peyton Pritchard had really broke out of his shell, he had already done that. The only reason that this is kind of the Russ argument I was giving you guys. The only reason why he went to 22 is because he scaled back his game. It's not like he was incapable of averaging 26. He did that because he had to share the ball with these other guys. Now that they're gone, his workload is going up. His shot diet's going up. He's gonna shoot more. He's gonna have more isolations. He's gonna get the ball more. He's gonna have more time of possession. So like he's still capable of doing that.
You talking about JB?
Yeah, and that's the thing, and that's the thing that I'm worried about because I'm looking at different coverages, him getting double teamed more, him having to be more of a playmaker, him having to be more of a distributor. That means that more bad shots, right? Because it means he's going to take more shots. I think last year he took 17 shots. Well, what's that 17 shots going to go up to this season? Because no Jason Tatum, no Drew Holiday.
22, 23.
It's not going to be one more shot a game.
I don't think it's getting
a lot of shots. Why would Jaylen Brown be shooting 2-3 shots?
Because they still got Anthony Simons.
They're going to need him more.
But Ron,
3 years ago, Jason Tatum
22 shots would lead the NBA in shots.
That's a lot of shots.
That's a lot of
So in 2023, the year after they went to the championship, when he averaged 20.6 shots, what was that? They had to have been top 5 in the league. With Jason Tatum.
Yes.
With Jason Tatum.
That doesn't mean he just shoots more shots. That means other guys get more shots. That means Derek White shoots more. That means Anthony Simons shoots more. That means Peyton Pritchard gets more minutes and he shoots more.
All right, so what y'all think? What y'all think he averages? 21?
Jaylen Brown starts.
We don't got to debate
probably around 21,
23, 24, 20. I got JB around 20. I got JB around 20, maybe 25. I think.
No, he's talking about points. No, he's talking about points.
I'm talking about points.
He's talking about points, not shot attempts. You talking about shot attempts?
Yeah,
I think he probably get around 20, 21 shots a game, but that's max though.
The year you talking about, Ron, that 20.6, that's almost 21 shots a game. That was good enough for 4th in the league, right? That year.
And I'm assuming Jason Tatum was what, 2,
second
3
in the league.
Second?
He was second in the league, at 21 shots a game.
Chill, Jaylen Brown going back to the all NBA teams this year. If
that would have surprised me.
If the Celtics actually try to be competitive, they try to win games. Jaylen Brown second, third team All NBA this year. He back. He gonna cook. Jay, y'all know how I feel about JB. I think Jaylen Brown gonna be dope with Jason Tatum.
If he's averaging 20, to Ron's point is if he's averaging 28 a game, that means that on a Tuesday, I'm anywhere between 28 and 30 on a Tuesday night. That's what I'm good for. If I'm taking 17 shots, almost 18 shots a game, that's probably one more. Yeah, that's probably one more shot, maybe 2 more shots a game, which is a lot. It doesn't sound like a lot, but it is a lot over the course of an 82 game season. He didn't play that much last year too. I think he played 60. I think he played 60 something games last year. He didn't play that much. With that being said, with the different coverages that he's going to see, his ability to have to pass out of the double teams when they're playing against zone, teams forcing him to that weak hand, and we know what that weak hand looks like when he has to dribble with that weak hand a lot. 2-3 dribbles, no big deal. But when he has to consistently dribble with that weak hand, when teams are sitting on that, it doesn't look as good, right? So then we got Jaylen Brown in isolation. And I think Jaylen Brown's a good isolation player, but I mean, the offensive players that he's playing with, I'm not going to fight Anthony Simons, but he ain't Jason Tatum. He ain't Drew Holiday. He ain't Jason Tatum, right? He's not any of those guys that he played with in the past. He ain't Kyrie Irving. No, he ain't that.
I think Jaylen Brown is going to be. I think he's going to be fine. I think if you watched him last year, I do think he took a stride as far as a passer and a playmaker. He definitely improved that part of his game. Also, Boston is still going to be one of the more spaced teams in the league, right? They still got Derek White. You have to respect him as a 3-point threat. Peyton Pritchard is going to be playing. You have to respect him as a 3-point threat. Anthony Simons is going to be playing. You still have to respect him as a 3-point threat. You still got Sam Hauser. He's going to be he's still going to be operating in a lot of space a lot of the time. So I could see him, like I said, I could see 27, 28 on like league average efficiency, which Granted, and then you add on the defense. I do think he could possibly make an All-NBA team, like I saw.
And he's averaging almost 6 threes a game, right? The last 2 years he was averaging almost 6 threes a game. The year before that he was averaging 7. So what does that look like? Is he averaging 1 more 3 a game? Because again,
get him up, JB. Let's go.
Say,
And, hey, y'all seen it? Y'all seen the leap the Ant made last year? Come on, JB. 12 threes a game, baby. Let's make Joe Mazzulla proud. Let's make him proud.
That's how wild need to do that. Talk. Yes.
Yeah, you don't need to do that.
No.
All right, y'all. Well, we are about 50 minutes into the show, and I understand some of you guys haven't had your breakfast yet, or maybe lunchtime for some of you guys on the East Coast. But here's the thing. Between your busy schedule and summer plans, sometimes you only got a couple minutes to really get that good meal in. Well, Factor Meals helps me eat smarter with tasty chef-prepared meals that are dietitian approved, and they're delivered right to my door. So now I have the option of 65 weekly made meals that are on the menu, and I can live how I want, and I can eat how I want, and ultimately I can feel how I want, and I could be in just a better mood. You know, Factor Meals, they got more variety and more meals. They have a wider selection of weekly meal options that I can choose from, including filet mignon, premium seafood choices, salmon and shrimp, and it really comes at no extra cost. They support your wellness goals, whether that's gluten-free, whether that's vegetarian, whether that's vegan, whatever the taste may be. They have diet options that are packed with protein and good-for-you fats. They have global flavor options that you can choose from: Asian-inspired meals, African-inspired meals, American-inspired meals. They even have some British options too, Mars. So here's the thing. Jump into a healthier lifestyle and also jump into an easier lifestyle. Me personally, weekly, daily, monthly, yearly, however you want to shape it or frame it, I eat Factor Meals all the time because, quite frankly, it just makes my life easier. And I love the product. So here's what you need to do. You need to eat smart at factormeals.com/playerschoice50 off. Use code playerschoice50 off to get 50% off plus free shipping on your first box. That's code playerschoice50 off at factormeals.com for 50% off plus free shipping. Get delicious, ready to eat meals that arrive right to your doors. Go get it now. All right, y'all. It is the crunch time chat segment. So let's go ahead and get into it. We only have a couple super chats. So let's see what the people had to say. Get Live said, Ron, as a Celtics fan, a Jaylen Brown-led offense is god-awful. He can't consistently run a unit. We gonna have a lottery team.
I don't. Why do people act like he's not going to be? He's going to be on the court with other ball handlers. If that's your
people need heliocentrism. That's what they need.
Yeah, like he's not going to be at the top of the key just looking away. Like that's not what they're about to do.
And the Celtics offense ain't that anyway.
They'll have Anthony Simons. You see how Derek White. There's going to be other people handling the ball.
And the Celtics don't have that kind of offense anyway, right? They don't have this one guy dominating the basketball. You know, the ball does move. But again, no real talk. We're talking about a guy in Jalen Brown, who his deficiencies get magnified when other guys aren't around. So when you're making him more of a ball handler, when you're making him more of a playmaker, and we've seen what he looks like when he's got to go to that weekend, right? We've seen him be susceptible to turning the basketball over, bad shots. We've seen that. So it could get a little tricky with him playing with the Celtics this season when they now had this kind of offense and that kind of personnel.
Oh, I do think he's going to do it more. Like he's going to do more ball handling, but it's not going to be what people are making it out to be. Those concerns aren't that concerning to me as far as the 82 part of the season. Now, if they do make the playoffs and then you do start to, key in on them, and maybe he does kind of naturally in the playoffs, stars responsibilities get heightened to an extent. And now you are asking him to do a little bit more of that ball handling role. Then I can see a concern for that. But during the 82 games, that's not going to be a concern.
I heard this just yesterday that Jason Tatum is actually progressing faster than what they thought. I don't think there's a world where I don't think, to be honest with you guys, I don't think there's a world where he comes back. No, but there are going to be some speculation. To Ron's point, if the Celtics end up being better than what we thought, let's just say for the sake of argument, we in February and the Celtics are a 5 seed or some nonsense like that, or a 6 seed. Do you think that they speed up the process with Jason Tatum?
Mm-mm.
I don't think so neither. I doubt it. I don't think they would risk that. I don't.
All right, y'all. The next super chat is from Bran. Bran said, I watched Luka Garza live in a pro-am in Baltimore 2 weeks ago. He liked that.
Luka Garza nice, yo. For real. Luka Garza got the goods, B. He real good on that left elbow. He got that up and under step through. He could knock down the mid-range. I think he's clueless on defense sometimes. Like, he has no idea where he is. Yeah, he can be clueless on defense sometimes, but I think if you put him out there for an extended period of time, he could be a better rebounder, and I think he can help your crew. I do. I'm definitely watching the Celtics this season for the Luka Garza minutes. I am.
Mr. Per 36.
I do want to say this, Ox, to you specifically. You know how tight I'm gonna be if I walk into a pro-am. Hey, we warming up. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get a smooth 16, 5 and 5. Try to hit a couple threes, maybe get a fast break dunk. And all of a sudden, I see everybody start cheering. I'm like, man, we in a warm up. What they tripping for? And I turn around and I see Luka Garza walking in the gym. You know how mad I'm gonna be, chill.
I'm gonna be juiced. Like, yeah, Ron, I got me one. I got me one today. Come on.
You might have you one. I'm not denying that. You might have you one. But he got him one too.
Ox, you my man. I love everything about you, Ox. I can tell you right now, Luka Garza bust your ass, Ox. I'm sorry, yo. And I love you, big fella.
I've been hearing that since I was this big. But no, I wasn't even implying nothing like that. I'm just saying if I see Luka Garza over there, I'm getting excited.
Mm-hmm.
I hope, of course, he's going to do what he's supposed to do. Of course, no doubt. But I'm still going to be juiced about it though. I never had a problem getting cooked. Mm-hmm. I'm here for that. That's what I'm here for.
Yeah.
Styles Blackman sent through a members chat and said, Ron, what you think about the Slim trade? I love it. That's the bucket getter, as Chill would say, that y'all needed. And Malonga has been looking good lately.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, man. Brittany Sykes. Brittany Sykes, welcome home, baby. Welcome home.
What's happening in the W right
now? I was about to ask you that, Ox. Because I heard you.
There's a lot of motion going on. A lot of motion going on.
Is there conspiracy in the WNBA, Ox? Is something going on that we don't know about?
Chill. Dejanay to the Lynx. The next day, Brittany Sykes to the Storm. I'm like, this is crazy.
I like that for the Storm, though. I mean, I like that move.
I love it for the Storm. I love it for the Lynx. The Lynx are just simply just playing in our face. They just
getting
right in front of everybody.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of an equivalent.
Weren't they already the best defense in the league?
Yes.
And then they just got
I'm trying to think of an equivalent for this trade so I could break it down for Mars so he'll understand what it's like for the Storm getting Brittany Sykes. It's kind of like
I explained it on Twitter yesterday, Ron.
What is it?
Because somebody said break it down in NBA terms. And the best way I could think about it is that Alicia Clark is a legend that's washed. She's way over the hill. But she's on a team on a team that was, pretty decent though. So I look at that this year as like the Houston Rockets and she's Jeff Green. Right. Mm-hmm. And they traded her to a team of full of youngsters that are on the way up, eventually on the way up, like the Utah Jazz, and Brittany Sykes is Lauri Markkanen. So it's like Jeff Green from Lauri Markkanen.
And a first round pick, but
that's just
the first round pick.
Utah. You send Jeff Green in the first round pick to Utah for Lauri Markkanen.
You getting fired. You are getting
Jeff Green.
fired.
Jeff Green like that. Jeff Green caught a body this year. Like,
when does he not catch a body?
Alicia Clark is a certified legend. Well, yeah, yes, Utah's on the way up. They have no other way to go but up, yo.
Yeah.
That is true.
If it can get lower, then goddamn.
Yeah, y'all, but 2025 WNBA champs, y'all could just bring the banner and the trophy up here to Seattle because, hey, it's going down like that. Also,
you think y'all winning it, Ron? Whoa,
I mean,
wait a minute. You think y'all winning it, Ron?
Chill. We got Skylar Diggins and Brittany Sykes in our backcourt. We got Nneka Abumake holding down the front court, and we got two defensive studs, Gabby and Ezzy Magbador.
Yeah.
And then we coming off the bench with the rookie with the most potential in the league, who's actually showing that it's not just potential. I got action.
I love her too, by the way.
Ezzy.
Y'all got some talent. I ain't gonna lie.
There's some action up there, real talk. I'm not gonna argue that point, right? There's definitely some action up there. However, Ron, there's a freight train with no brakes in Minnesota. I just want to put that on your mind.
Yeah.
There's a freight train in Minnesota with no brakes coming down the track. She's going to be healthy in the next couple of weeks. She rolled her ankle pretty good, but she's going to be healthy. How? I'm going to say this one more time. How are they going to get slowed down? Because they got 8 girls, legit 8 of them.
If any front court can compete with Minnesota front court, I'm looking up to Seattle. I'm looking up at Ezzy, Nneka. I'm looking up there. The young girl, Gabby. I'm looking up to Seattle if anywhere. And I understand Breonna Stewart's hurt, and when she comes back, it might help out. I said earlier that I got New York. I got Minnesota right now, but if any front court is as agile as Minnesota, as tough as Minnesota, and just all around have the skill set as Minnesota, it's Seattle. I like what Seattle got going on.
And shout out Erica Wheeler. She's gonna be the best backup guard in the league now. Now she coming off the bench.
Yeah, man. That was crazy. I can't believe it. Shout out to Alicia Clark. She's a legend.
And then Big Ox, on top of all of this, on top of us winning the ring this year, we're gonna have 2 top 5 picks. So it's like, hey, we win it right now. Thank you, Aces, and thank you, Sparks. And thank you, Jewel Lloyd, for your services.
She did service y'all very well. She
it hasn't been servicing too well, but
she's been playing better off the bench.
Coming off the bench, she's been better. She's been better. But it was
maybe Becky should have did that earlier.
Yeah. It was rough at the beginning of the season. It was
Huncho, aka, you know what AKA stands for. Huncho said, Chill and Ox really said Bulls won the Giddey trade.
Actually,
I said Giddey's better than Alex Caruso. That's what I said.
And what I said was it was a win-win for both teams. That's what I said. I didn't say the Bulls won the trade. I said that it was a win-win for both teams. But you know what happens when you're on the internet, Ron? Like, people, they just say stuff and they run with it and make it into something else when it wasn't that at all. I said that it worked out for both the Bulls and for the Oklahoma City Thunder. I said that. But of course, but of course, it sounds better, Ox, if we just said that the Bulls won the trade. 100%, the Bulls won the trade, which means that Oklahoma City, with the defense that they had before they got Alex Caruso, with the defense that they had, he wasn't going to affect them at all. Give me a fucking break.
I didn't even watch that Giddey game winner against the Lakers. I didn't even see that.
Okay,
watch
okay.
I was the game with Ron.
Wait.
I didn't see it.
What? Oh, I watched it. What does that have to do with me saying that they outright won the trade? Did I say that?
I don't know. I know. I didn't say that. I said that I think Giddey's a better overall basketball player than Alex Caruso. That's what I did say. But it's okay. You want to mix my words, and that's why your homeboys call you Luncho.
That's exactly why they call you Luncho.
Don't mix that up.
Capital L.
Masinko.
What I have realized.
Go ahead.
Stuff out on the internet. I have realized comprehension is at an all-time low. You could say one thing and somebody take that as
you talking about a guy who asked you about comparing MJ in '88 to Hakeem in '88?
Brother, I put out a tweet. I said that 93, 90, or was it? Yeah, 93, 94, 94, 95. Hakeem is better than 87, 88. Michael Jordan. Here's a dude in the replies. But you're telling me they played in the league at the same time in '88? Why are we using these other? That has nothing to do with what I'm talking about. That has nothing to do with what I'm talking about.
Nothing
but
to do.
you were so ready to defend Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan fans are the worst. They're the worst. Y'all are worse than LeBron fans. Y'all are disgusting.
No way.
Yes.
Yeah, they are.
Yes.
Mhm.
It's just they don't have to do as much. They don't have to do as much because Michael Jordan is still really the majority GOAT. LeBron and his fans are still fighting an uphill battle for most, so they have to do more. But when they are on the defensive, it's worse than LeBron fans.
That's crazy. That's crazy to me, real talk. Because if you're a basketball fan, if you love basketball, if you like the game of basketball, and not just the NBA, I'm talking about if you're really a basketball person, you should probably be a fan of both of them.
Yeah.
Well, one push the game.
These are two of the best players we've ever seen.
No, Ox, if you really love basketball, one push the game forward.
So I don't have to necessarily be a fan just because they're some of the best.
Well, I mean, and with that being said, not necessarily a fan, because once again, I'm known to be a fan of people that I've liked players that I know are worse than other players, and I still like this player more than that player. But I'm just saying, like, as far as a respect, not even just
for sure.
Oh my God, LeBron, oh my God, King James, all that type of stuff. Not that. I'm talking about, like, if you're like, yo, both of these players are super awesome and two of the best players that have ever graced the hardwood, like, we should probably be fans of both of them. Like, I don't know why we gotta choose. That was like back in the day in California, chill. You either had to be a Kings fan or had to be a Lakers fan. You know what I'm saying?
It was a line, Ox. It was definitely a line.
It's like why can't you be from Fresno and like both of them?
Nope. You either was with the Lakers or you was with the Kings. That was it. And it's kind of like the Mets and the Yankees. You can't be a Mets and Yankees fan. You had to pick one. And once you pick one, the line was drawn. And Ox, I remember that time in the early 2000s. Like it wasn't easy to be in Sacramento. I remember being in that building in game 1. I remember being in that building in game 5. Like, yo, it's dangerous in here. It is. This ain't a nice place to be if you ain't with these dudes. It ain't.
Yeah, I just think you can respect Bron and Jay. Like, you don't have to be a zesty Jeffrey. You don't have to be a Bron sexual. You know what I'm saying? You could be both.
The facts. It's 2025. You could be whatever you want to be. It's 2025.
A zesty Ramon.
Shout out Ramon Jeffrey. All right, y'all. I got another super chat from Masinko. Masinko said Dejanay to the Lynx is like OG to the Thunder for Wiggins and Joe. Time for Cameroon Yao to call it a career. Who's Cameroon Yao?
Joel Embiid.
Joel Embiid, bro.
Joel Embiid. Cameroon Yao is crazy.
That's wild as hell.
Okay. Wow.
That's not even funny, bro.
But could y'all imagine OG on the Thunder?
That's a very good. I like that.
He'll be nice off the bench for sure. Yeah, he'll be nice.
That's actually fitting.
Off the bench.
That's OD. That is ridiculous.
Off the bench. All right, Mars.
He's starting over Lou Dort.
Mars, are you bored today?
Starting over Lou Dort.
He'll be nice. That's a great player to have as your sixth man. I don't see the problem with that. But okay.
Yeah, Raquel was chopping last night.
Speaking of which, Styles Blackman sent through another super chat and said, Ox, the Sparks got so much talent. What are they missing? Glad to see Cam back too. Her defense is crazy. She was switching out on Kelsey and locking. I'm assuming he's talking about Kelsey Mitchell.
Yeah,
Kelsey did have what, like 34? 30?
Yeah, Kelsey Mitchell.
Yeah.
Plumber Mitchell.
That was a very high scoring game. It was a very high scoring game.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's what are they missing is just time. That's all they're missing is time together. Cameron Brink had a terrible injury last year. She just got back. I mean, they just got Kelsey Plum over there. They just need to mesh. They need to get it together. I think that team is going to be really good. I mean, Raquel, you can see how much she's just getting better and better. So the only thing they're missing is time. If you ask me, I don't think it's too much. They just got to they're young too, so they'll be all right.
I know what they not missing. They not missing a big ass dog. They got a dog over there. Hey, and once again, man, You know, it sucks when the greats fall off. You know, it's the saddest story comes from those who once had the glory. Real talk.
Okay,
Hey,
where you going?
sometimes it's just not greener on the other side of the fence, chill. When you got a dog like Kelsey Plum, a certified dog that you won a championship with, you don't give her up. Hey, Alex, I can't believe you're not keeping the same energy because you did this with Drew Holiday. You did this with Chris Middleton when they went and got Dame. You did this with them.
That's not the same thing at all, right? And you know it's not. Please don't start yelling and doing all that shit and just like have a conversation, bro. I'm not gonna entertain that, bro.
I'm not.
I swear I'm not gonna entertain that.
I'm just saying Kelsey Plum was clearly their second best player throughout this whole stint.
She wasn't. No, she wasn't. No, she wasn't.
She's better than Drew Lloyd right now, though.
That's not the point. That's not the point.
He was the Ace's second best player.
No, she was not. No, she was not. Okay. Even earlier on, Chelsea was obviously better than her. And then as time went on, Jackie Young became better than her. That's not a knock to Kelsey Plum because Kelsey Plum was still so Jackie wasn't better. All right, but either way. Jackie Young.
Bro, ain't no way you fighting that Jackie Young.
Jackie Young ain't fucking with Kelsey Plum. Are you guys out of your mind? What is she? If she's better, why ain't she better right now? Huh? If she better, why ain't she doing shit right now? Why are they losing right now? And Jackie Young so good. Why are they losing right now? I bet you if Kelsey Plum was over there and Jackie Plum was in LA, I bet you they wouldn't have a losing record right now. I bet they'd be getting to it.
Okay, but you're not really you're doing the same thing you just did with
Why isn't Jackie Young getting busy right now?
Jackie Young is playing good basketball. What are you talking about?
Is she having a better season than Kelsey Plum?
What it's not about this season, it's about what was going on all last year. It's all that's what I want you to understand. You be talking about what can happen in the future to talk about today, and then you talk about the past.
I'm talking about the current. I'm talking about right now.
I'm telling you the reason that Kelsey Plum got traded is because Chelsea Gray had to do all the distributing. Because Kelsey just wanted to catch and shoot.
So why wasn't Jackie doing the distributing?
Listen.
Jackie wasn't doing no distributing.
All right, bro. I'm not doing this shit.
No, because you trying to knock Kelsey Plum for not distributing. Jackie ain't doing no damn distributing.
Because Jackie
because I just said Jackie Young. I just said Jackie Young's name, and you start yelling. What I was trying to say is that Jackie Young had to guard her matchup and Kelsey's matchup. And that was a very big problem. That was a very big problem last year when Kelsey only wanted to shoot and get exposed on defense.
She only wanted to do what she does best.
That's all Kelsey. How that make sense?
I'm one of the best scorers in the league, but you're knocking me for being one of the best scorers in the league.
I'm also one of the best scorers in the league too, bro.
I'm not knocking you for being one of the best scorers. I'm knocking you for being a shot chucker and a defensive liability. That's what Kelsey was doing last season.
Which Jackie was not, Ron.
Hey, we'll look at him now.
Okay. Yes, you can look at him now, but
that's because Chelsea Gray she's over the hill. They've gotten worse. The players have gotten worse, Ron. You know that.
Which is why you keep Kelsey Plum, who's just getting on the hill. That's why you keep her.
I agree with you there. Getting a over the hill Drew Lloyd didn't help them either. I agree. But
yes,
you ignoring Ox's point as far as them being better when they were in their run.
Chelsea Gray in the beginning, yes.
The point guy.
And no, she is. I'm not knocking Chelsea Gray. In the beginning, Chelsea Gray was better. Cool.
Yeah.
Kelsey Plum got better than her, and I don't think Jackie Young was ever at any moment in time, including today, yesterday, the day before that.
One of the best two-way guards in the league.
Did you not watch all last season? No, Jackie Young was hands down had a way better season than Kelsey Plum last season, and I don't give a shit what's happening yesterday or today. Last season, Jackie Young cleared Kelsey Plum by far.
Is crazy.
Kelsey Plum didn't do anything last season but shoot the ball and get cooked on the other side of the floor. That's it. Chelsea Gray being stepping back because of age had to do so much last year. She had to do so much last year. And Kelsey wasn't doing nothing but just talking shit and shooting the ball. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you can't deny that.
You talk about the same Kelsey Plum that was carrying their asses in the playoffs. That Kelsey Plum?
She was not carrying.
What playoffs?
I'm losing my mind.
What
Asia
playoffs?
Wilson wasn't on that.
Hold on, chill. What playoffs?
Right
the same Kelsey Plum that was balling in the playoffs last year?
What?
Okay.
She was.
It wasn't last year.
She was. Yeah, you're not. No. Hold on.
Because it was a couple games where certain players didn't show up.
Do you not remember when Becky had to bench Kelsey?
Bench her multiple games, Ron.
Becky had to bench her, Ron.
She had to bench her. We get into the meat potatoes.
Well, it looked like Becky need her now. It looked like Becky needs her now.
No, Becky needed Jewel Lloyd to bounce back. Becky, yes, of course she can use some of Kelsey's scoring right now, but she don't. Becky needed Jewel Lloyd to not fall off a cliff. That's what Becky needed.
Yeah, and for Asia Wilson to play at Asia Wilson standard as well, because that wasn't happening for.
Well, no, Asia turned it around. She back.
No, she turned it, but I'm saying there was a portion, and she's missed games too. I mean, their best players missed games. It's been a lot going on for the Aces this year, but
Jackie is going to defend on the
Jackie was better than Kelsey Plum last year.
Not only is she going to defend, she's going to distribute. When you're going up against a team, I don't care who it is, particularly in the playoffs, when their sole purpose is to go after you. They're going after you. And that's exactly what they were doing with Las Vegas. Whenever Kelsey was on the floor, do what they do to Luka when he's in Dallas. Do what they do to Williams, Lou Williams. Put him into action. Keep him in the action all night long.
So why don't guys like Luka and Lou Will get benched?
Because it was worse than Luka, chill.
So Kelsey Plum is Luka Doncic.
He said Luka. I'm asking why doesn't Luka get benched?
Because with Luka you don't just dive to the block because Luka's 6'8". Kelsey Plum was getting cooked on the perimeter, getting put on the box. She was getting trashed all over the floor.
It was bad.
She couldn't stay in front of nobody. She's 5'5". She was getting put on the block. It was ugly. And also with that being said too, her shot wasn't falling all like that last season either. Now she bounced back. We all know Kelsey Plum is creative and she can put that ball in the basket. But when she gets in that mode, that tunnel vision mode, she out here looking off Asia Wilson.
Get Kelsey off the floor. Get her on the floor, Ron. Get Kelsey off the floor.
Asia got to cover your ass down there. Jackie got to cover your ass in transition. And you think you're going to look off Asia Wilson?
Get
Kelsey Plum is like that.
She one of the best scorers in the league. She one of the best scorers in the league.
You guys did the same thing with Westbrook. I'm not looking you off if I have a mismatch too. You can get yours and I can get mine.
And that's why that nigga went to the Warriors, because of shit like that.
All right, and that's why Asia's looking how she's looking, because of shit like that.
How is that looking?
Hey,
second score in the league, second rebound in the league.
She looked like she's not going to make the playoffs this year. That's how she looking.
So how was Asia looking?
She looking like she's not going to make the playoffs last year. I'm just saying, hey, in game 2 last year in the playoffs,
the Mystics aren't going to catch them, especially now that they got rid of Brittany. So they're going to definitely make the playoffs.
All right.
Yeah, they're 7th in the W.
I'm just saying they're definitely going to make the playoffs.
They're 7th?
They're 7th. They're 15-14.
Oh, okay.
They're going to make the playoffs.
That looks lofty to me.
Last time I checked, that was the 8th seed. So shit, they went up.
8th seed? That looks lofty to me.
Shit, they leveled up, and they're 15-4. Yeah, because the last time I checked, they were the 8, almost the 9. Now they're the 7th seed, so they did level up. Objectively, they leveled up.
I suppose. I'm just saying. I remember games,
and they did that with Asia having a slow start, Asia getting hurt, missing games, Jewel Lloyd starting when she shouldn't. Becky remedied that, bringing Jewel Lloyd off the bench. Asia's back, second in scoring, second in rebounding. I wouldn't be surprised if they don't finish as a 5th seed, a 5 seed, 4 seed.
Well, shout out to Kelsey Plum, number 1 option on her team, showing that she still got the juice.
Ron, shut the hell up. Y'all are 16 and 14.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
That means y'all are gay. Y'all a game ahead of
half the
Vegas
game.
right
No,
now.
half the game ahead. Half the game ahead of the Aces. Keep talking
We've been giving Seattle flowers.
Yeah, keep talking that shit, Ron. Y'all half the game ahead of the Aces.
For one more game. Yeah.
We better than y'all. That's all that matters.
I watched the game against Indiana a couple of days ago too, by the way. Yeah.
Fuck. Oh, you're killing me, bro. You're killing me.
Yeah, but shout out to him though. We got another super chat from Nightmare Baller. Nightmare said Kelsey is one of the best scorers in the league, but she has been very one-dimensional the last 2 seasons, man. Ron, come on. I'm not saying
she's always been one-dimensional. She's always been one-dimensional. She was that when she was in college. She wasn't a defender. She was a bucket getter. She came into the league as that.
You guys sleep on her passing ability though. Like she's a good passer too.
She's a bucket getter. I mean, is she at the level of Caitlin Clark as a distributor? Ron?
No. But I mean, you don't have to be at the level of Luka Doncic to be a good passer.
Okay.
Jalen Brunson's Jalen Brunson is actually her comp. Like, ironically enough, they're both small point guards. They're both left-handed. They're both not all that good on defense. She is the Jalen Brunson of the WNBA. I can pass at a good enough level, and I score with the best of them on any given night. That's her.
Interesting. All right.
I don't know if she's Jalen Brunson, but I get what you.
No, actually, she better than Jalen Brunson.
Yeah. See, then
she better
comparatively to the WNBA, not as players, but comparatively.
Yeah, made it worse. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
If I were to find a NBA comp for Kelsey Plum, who would I say?
Jalen Brunson?
Not Jalen.
Small
Brunson.
point guard.
What's like a really good bucket getting guard, not heavy on the pass? Jordan Poole.
You can't
Jordan Poole, but like if Jordan Poole was consistent.
Now this is disrespectful. She's third. Why are you guys saying she doesn't pass? She's third in the league in assists. She's always been a good.
Cam Thomas.
All right. Yeah, we done with this. No, we done.
I would say Kelsey's more in the Ja De'Aaron range. I would say she's more in that range. Ja De'Aaron.
How many point guards are better than Kelsey?
No, I'm saying I'm not saying
in the WNBA. How many point guards
in the league? I'm just talking about play style.
Sabrina.
Sabrina's not better than Kelsey.
Well, yeah,
she's not better than.
We just got to agree to disagree.
I see. We're just seeing 2 different players. Like it is.
No, what's up with that? Sabrina.
I'm not saying. I never said she was whack.
That man just said. She's not better than Sabrina.
She is.
I don't think so, I got Sabrina, bro. I got Sabrina.
All right. Okay.
Hey, Sabrina played D too. She bigger than Kelsey. She shoot the ball better than Kelsey. She passes much better than Kelsey.
This is what I'm saying. You guys are sleeping on Kelsey Clemens.
Okay, I can say the shooting is very close, but I still got Sabrina. The passing is Sabrina's, defense is Sabrina.
I don't think Sabrina.
If we doing the checklist thing, Kelsey might get 1 check in this, and that's not even basketball related. So, come on, bro. Let's be for real.
All right. Hey, I suppose. But all right, y'all. A couple other things. We will get to this generational draft here very soon. Waiting for Trey to come through. I'm gonna give him about 20 more minutes. If he don't come through, we're just gonna go ahead and dive into the draft. But as of right now, I got a couple other things that I want to bring to you guys' attention and talk about. Word on the streets is that a historic uniform will be coming back to the NBA. Do you guys guess that?
Yeah, the Bulls with the pinstripes. Is that true? I don't know. I'm just guessing, Ron. That's one of them thinking about the top of my head.
You are right, Chill.
They're not worthy.
The Bulls are bringing back the black pinstripe uniforms. Fellas, these are the classic uniforms from, the 90s. Jordan, Pippen, Rodman, the good times.
Cool, coach.
Y'all excited about this?
No. This team's about to make them jerseys look terrible.
How many times are you going to see the Bulls playing
How many times am I going to see it?
Yes.
I'm going to see it every time they're playing it. I might not watch the game, but I'm at least.
I am gonna watch.
Oh, so you just gonna know they wore it?
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
But
I am gonna
I
watch
think
more
the
Bulls
NBA is
basketball
bringing
this year.
back like a lot of like retro jerseys this year.
Yeah.
I saw the Cavs are bringing back that navy blue with the
09.
The 09 look with Bron.
09 joints, yeah.
Utah bringing back theirs. Oh, Toronto bringing back the Vince Carter. The Vince Carter, like with the Raptor on there. Like, it's a lot of old school jerseys coming back this year.
Mm-hmm.
And the NBA Day used to do jerseys better than they're doing now, which is odd to me. But shout out to retro jerseys.
They used to do jerseys better. They used to do players.
The warm-ups.
They used to do warm-ups better. They used to do players better. I mean, there's a lot of stuff that used to be better.
If it
wasn't better, they wouldn't be bringing it back. I can tell you that right now. If it was just good, they would be stepping off of it. So, I mean, I guess we ain't really done with the 90s, are we? I guess not.
That's just shout out the 90s.
Guess not.
I'm excited to see those similar to the pinstripe uniforms. I'm excited to see the Magic's pinstripe uniforms too. They're not the exact same as the ones from the 90s, but they're very similar. I'm excited for that as well.
Yeah. I had that Shaq one.
I'm actually out. To be honest with you, I am done with the 90s, to be honest with you.
Why?
It was 30 years ago. What the fuck we still doing? I was over 30 years. It wasn't like that was like 5. It wasn't like 5 years ago. It was 30 years ago. Like, I'm out. Like, what else is going on?
All 90s. You know I was born in the 90s. I'm not 30 yet.
You got mad at me for calling you Unc, but you born in the 90s. Like,
you know what I've done with my life?
You're 25, Mars. You're not calling me Unc.
The 90s was dope, though.
Oh, it was super dope. But I was just saying, Ox, like, since 1995, you know what's going on? Since that was 30 years ago.
Yeah,
what's going on since 1995? Damn. And it was a great time. I ain't gonna argue that. From 1990 to 1999, it was a great time. But that shit is over. Like, we don't live there no more.
The 2000s was amazing too, though.
So when did life stop being amazing?
After 2016.
Okay.
I would say
2016
I gained consciousness and life went downhill, I guess. Okay.
After KG tore his meniscus, I'll probably say about that time.
09, the world changed.
That's when shit just got ugly. It was just like, oh, fuck this. Lakers go back to back again. Nah,
hey, man. Hey, that's what we do, man.
All right, y'all. There also is still some free agents out there. Or no, these are some play. Yeah, well, it is
Russell
still some
Westbrook.
free agents. Russ, Al Horford,
Ben Simmons.
Ben. But actually, I wasn't talking about free agents. I didn't mean to bring that up. It's still some players that are eligible to get extended on their rookie deals. And I'm gonna go ahead and throw this on the screen, and I want you guys to tell me which of these players that you believe deserves an extension. So we have guys like Keegan Murray, Jaden Ivey, Ben Mathurin, Shaedon Sharpe, Jaden Daniels, Jeremy Sohan, Jalen Duren, Ochai Agbaji, who's that? Mark Williams, Tari Eason, Christian Brown, Walker Kessler, Peyton Watson, Nikola Jovic.
I would say Kessler, Brown, Eason, and Duren.
You out on Murray, Ox?
I'm not out on Murray. I'm just saying, like, we're not gonna give it to him yet. Man. You better start the season off hot.
I need to see one more.
Yeah, he been shooting bricks the past 2 years.
Not the past 2 years, but
I see. I say last season he wasn't shooting it particularly well. I think the year before that he was making progress, and then last year it went the other way. And to Ox's point, the offense changed. Like, they took the ball out of De'Aaron Fox's hands and put the ball more in the DeMar DeRozan hands, and I think that stifled Murray, and I think that slowed down his progression. But Ivy, I need to see some. I need to see a little bit more from Ivy. I think him and Cade, I think they're going to be really good. If he can hold up physically, I think they're going to be really good. And I'm ready to move on with him and Cade. I think after this season, I'll be ready to move on with him and Cade as one of the most dynamic backcourts in the league. I'm down to do that.
I agree. Speaking of a player you just mentioned that y'all were talking about yesterday, and I went up here yesterday, but I just wanted to say something about it. I don't know why so many people are so low on De'Aaron Fox. That is an interesting
look.
Very interesting topic to me. I think what San Antonio is doing is fantastic. If you low key look at their like peak seasons with Tim, I can see a similar archetype, right? You got a downhill, quick, fast PG, De'Aaron Fox, Tony Parker, and then you have a left-handed guard at the 2 that could play, make, pass a little bit, score. You got your Manu and Dylan Harper, right? You got your Bruce Bowen in the Carter Bryant kid that you just
If Dylan
drafted.
Harper's ever as good as Manu Ginobili,
right? Then you got your Tim Duncan with Wemby. I see the vision. They can come together. But for real though, like De'Aaron Fox is, I don't know why so many people are so low on De'Aaron Fox. I don't understand that person.
Real talk. That's what happens when the players had a 7-year career. You've only watched 5 games. These people, I just don't know. I just don't know.
Yeah. Coming into the 24-25 season, I was on record saying I had De'Aaron Fox as arguably a top 5 point guard in the game. I thought he was that good. I said it already yesterday that Luka, SGA, Curry, and Brunson, and then Fox, Young, Cade, and Halliburton. And not even going into the season, I didn't have Cade that high because I didn't know what I was going to get from Cade. I had Fox ahead of him. It was Trae Young. It was Fox. Those were the 2 guys that I was thinking about in terms of top 5. I had him in the same space, and Mars was ready to put the boxing gloves on when I said that I had him in the same space with Jalen Brunson because I didn't think that they were that far apart. I didn't at that time, and he unfortunately got hurt. He had a hand injury, then he got traded, so it looked a little bit different. I think we're gonna see a way different De'Aaron Fox this season in particular than we've seen last season, and I think there's gonna be a different conversation about him after this season. Way different.
I think De'Aaron Fox is going to be really good this year, and then what his haters will do is just pivot and say, "Well, he's playing this good because he's on the team with Wemby."
That's 100% going to be it.
Just going to say
De'Aaron Fox has haters.
Yes,
clearly,
which is kind of good.
Yeah, clearly,
which is goofy too, Ox, because I mean he was playing on a team with a dude that led the league in double doubles and led the league in triple doubles, and now he's playing with Wemby, and it's going to be because Wemby is playing. Even though when he was running with a dude who was a glass cleaner and one of the most versatile bigs in the game, they wasn't saying that about him. That's dumb. I don't get that.
Well, no one respects Sabonis. That's why.
I am one that doesn't.
See,
Fox was clearly the best player on that team for me.
That's fine. I just didn't know De'Aaron Fox had haters. Shout out to De'Aaron.
Yeah, he does. Mm-hmm. Yes, he does.
All right, fellas. Well, let's go ahead and get into it. It's about that time. We're gonna do this generational draft. Once again, I'll lay it out for everybody that's in here. This is essentially if every single prospect in NBA history was on the board.
Mm-hmm.
And this is hindsight, or this is no hindsight. This is not looking back into it. This is you being there. You've never seen them play an NBA game, but you know what they are as a prospect. You know what they did in college. You know what they did in high school. You know what they did overseas. You know the hype around them. You know their physical traits. You know their talents, all of that. Who are you going to select? So, chat, y'all already know what it is. I need an order between Real Talk, Chill, Ox, Mars, and myself.
Wow. And I think it's interesting. I think it's interesting. We're going to have some interesting conversation about generational talents as opposed to generational players. Those two things ain't the same thing. Let's make sure we clear about that. When the dude was coming into the league, he had not put on an NBA jersey yet. What did he look like? What was the consensus on him showing up in the league?
Low? I'm just taking my favorite prospects. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm just taking whoever I
Mario said real talk last. I will remember that. Just I saw that comment. I saw you.
I think we should go with Sauce. I think he got the best lineup.
Yeah, no, facts. Sauce, Sauce got a real good one. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, this is what we rocking with, y'all. We got Mars, Chill, Ron, Ox, Real Talk.
Let's do it. Mm-hmm.
Let's get into it.
Doing this without pen is crazy, man.
Well, so
Want
he
me to
can
hit
take
Pin?
Scotty Barnes.
Pin, you in the chat?
You know it.
He's gonna take Scotty Barnes 1, Carter Bryant 2.
Pin, you in the chat? You want to pull up?
Mm-hmm.
No, he won't. But you know, he's big on guys pre-draft hype and stuff like that. He really enjoys those type of conversations. I'm just looking out for my man Penn. That's all. But let's get it.
Let's get it.
All right, Mars, who's your first pick?
Michael Beasley.
Let's see what we're doing today. Okay.
I said I'm taking my favorite prospects. I don't know what you thought I was going to do.
Ron, do you remember Michael Beasley coming out of college?
Hell yeah.
College, though. He was
The
nasty.
I
prospect
don't
that
know
he
what Real
was
Talk thought I was going to do.
in
I said what I was
2008.
gonna do.
In 2008, was it 2008 or 09? Was he in the Derrick Rose draft?
Yeah,
Yeah,
no.
Derrick Rose
He was
draft.
in the Derrick Rose draft,
Yeah.
right? Do you remember the hype around? Like, he was the next iteration of the great forward. Like, you can build your team around him, and the fact that Miami were getting him, he was going to make them even better with Dwayne Wade. Like, this was the championships that they were going to go after. Not like LeBron James wasn't even a thought. What did you like about him coming out of college, Mars?
He was the best scorer in the country. That's what I liked. He'll give you a bucket any which way. He'll post you. He'll go on the offensive glass, putbacks, ISO, could shoot the three, could play in the mid range, physical, get to the rim, amazing touch. Like
Left-handed.
I don't go back and watch many people in college because I'll go back and watch NBA games. Going back and watching college games is a different thing. I go back and watch Michael Beasley in college. I do that all the time. He's one of the best college players I've ever seen.
Shout out Kansas State for real.
So yeah,
Walker I got jumping that year. And shout out Jacob Pullen too. He was the point guard.
No defense, like he weren't averaging 2 stocks a game. No defense. Okay.
All right. Moore's got Mike Beasley. Chill. Who are you taking? Y'all, and we're gonna go 5 picks too.
Chamberlain. 100%. Yes.
See, Chill's seen more than me. I can't. Yeah. I can't
Chamberlain coming out of college.
Yes. What
do you know about Chamberlain as a prospect?
He was there.
I was not there, but doing my homework, I can say, doing my homework, Chamberlain coming out of college, they were talking about he might ruin the game. That's how good he is. Like, we don't have anybody that can do anything with him, can stop him. We got to change all the rules for him. The game might not be as good because he's going to ruin it. We never had anybody this big, this athletic, this strong, and turns out he became all of that stuff. So in terms of a prospect, yeah, Chamberlain.
All right. Well, I mean, if y'all just gonna let him fall into my I mean, I guess I'll take the chosen one. You know, like he was the chosen one. You know, he was the next coming of, would you say he was, Mars? God? Black Jesus? Number 23?
You talking about MJ? Oh.
No. I'm talking about the second coming of MJ. You know, MJ, he wasn't even seen as the best.
Andrew Wiggins?
Kobe Bryant? DeMar DeRozan?
Yeah. All right, y'all. I'll take LeBron James.
Oh. How was I meant to know that?
I got LeBron. Big Ox, who you rocking with?
Real quick, Ox, just so you know, Mars, if Michael Beasley would have stayed in college just 3 years, he's the all-time leading scorer in Kansas State basketball history. He was on his way to being the all-time leading scorer in Big 12 history.
He was too good to stay in college for 3 years.
If he would have stayed there for 4, he was going to be the all-time leading scorer in Big 12 history. That's how good he was. But go ahead, Ron. I mean, Ox. I apologize.
For me, this is quite easy. I'm gonna take Adam Morrison. What you laughing at?
Did you think he was going to work? Did you think he was going to translate in the NBA?
Did I think so?
Adam Morrison?
Yeah. Did you think he was going to translate in the NBA, or you just knew he was different in college?
No, I didn't think he was going to be what he was in college. I didn't think he was going to be anywhere close to that, but I thought he was going to at least have a long shooting career. You know what I'm saying?
He was nice, yo.
Tearing your ACL your second year doesn't help when you're already athletically disadvantaged.
Hmm.
Yeah. I got
And you don't
nice.
shower, so.
Shout out.
No, Ron,
Crazy.
that was going on.
But no, some people be superstitious about that though. Like when I used to go on AAU tournaments, like trips, we play 5, 6 games. I never washed my jersey. Like I can't wash my jersey until the end of this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, there's no way I would have been. Ron, did you used to stay in the room?
I didn't beat up.
You don't wash your jersey.
I didn't beat Ox till college. But in college, it was funny. He didn't carry that over because obviously, we had team managers. We would get our jerseys washed every game. Mm-hmm. But what Ox wouldn't do is he had a pair of game draws that he would never not wash. So we played about like 35 games. He wore the same draws every game.
See why I want to swing on the Ox? See what I'm talking about? You see what I'm talking about?
What, am I airing out your dirty laundry? My bad. But
Ron just trifling, yo, and just foul.
That's sick. Yeah.
All right, chill. Or no, real talk. It's on you. You got back-to-back picks. We got Michael Beasley, Wilt, LeBron, and Adam Morrison off the board. Who you rocking with?
I'm gonna take the obvious pick first with Kareem. Best high school player ever. Best college player ever. I think that's pretty simple. And then my second pick, I'm gonna go out of college. You know how much hype you gotta have to only play 8 games, still go number 1. Give me Kyrie.
I'm not mad at that.
Kyrie. Yeah,
I'm really not mad at that.
Yeah,
hey,
Irv was definitely something
Kyrie
different.
was different at Duke.
Yes, he was, yo.
Different.
I don't even remember him playing that many games. I really don't. But he must have been super nice.
Frying Michigan State.
Yes.
Frying Draymond and them for 31. This was like his third college game. I remember I was hearing all this hype about him. This kid coming out of Jersey, yada, yada, yada. I wasn't really too impressed by his high school highlights. And then I was like, all right, I gotta see what he could do. Morris, is he not all that athletic? Like when you go from watching John Wall highlights, Brandon Jennings highlights, and all these other guys, they coming through, windmilling through the legs, dunking on people. And like, yeah, Kyrie's handles was nice, but I'm like, okay, it doesn't really look all of that impressive compared to these other guys. And then, hey, he goes to Duke. Third game of the season, Michigan State. Both teams is ranked top 10, And when you do that as an 18-year-old, it's like, all right, I see you now.
Yep.
What's up, fellas?
Yo, what's good, Trey?
What's up? How you doing?
Trey Bag, what up? Trey
What's
Bag,
up?
swing that thing. Swing that thing. I'm open.
No, I'm shooting.
Get the rebound.
I'm shooting.
What up, yo?
What's going on? What y'all talking about?
So we actually just started this draft.
Okay.
So I'm gonna slot you in. Everybody's already made their first picks. Real talk, your second pick gonna have to be on hold. I don't think Trey's gonna choose him, but if he does, you're just gonna have to lose him.
Right.
But as of right now,
Didn't you already pick 2?
Yeah. But I mean, Trey got to make his first pick.
Yeah, he got to come off. We got to come off real.
So we'll see. I mean, your pick on hold. So I don't think Trey gonna pick him, but if he does, then you just got to pick somebody else. But as of right now, Mars picked Mike Beasley. Chill picked Wilt. I picked LeBron. Ox picked Adam Morrison, and Real Talk picked Kareem. Who are you gonna take? Now remember, this is a generational talent draft. So this is guys before they was drafted, how they reviewed, the hype they had, the talent they had, and this is basically every prospect ever in NBA history is on the board, and you draft them based on the hype that they have in their draft profile.
Mm-hmm.
Adam Morrison was cold, dog.
Yeah.
Adam Morrison was cold. I don't know what happened to that man when he got to the league.
How was you viewing him at Gonzaga coming in?
Man, I thought he was gonna be the next Larry Bird, dog.
Like, he was nice as hell, yo.
Nice, dog. I don't know what happened, dog.
Who got picked over Adam Morrison that year?
Huh?
Who got picked over Adam Morrison that year? It was Dwight?
No. In the draft? Oh,
yeah.
Man.
He was 2005, right?
2006.
So.
In the 06 draft.
He was in the Bargnani draft, right?
Yep.
Yeah, so Bargnani and whoever was the second pick, Lamar.
And he was playing in Gonzaga. Like, he was coming up. I don't know what happened to that man when he got to the league. You chose him, Ox? That was yours? Yeah, that's the one. That's somebody who know basketball. He was cold.
That was a bad draft.
LaMarcus Aldridge and
that was a terrible draft. Oh my god!
Yeah.
You looking at the names?
That draft was terrible.
Who the names? Who the names? All
right, so
that was
oh my god,
that was Kyle Lowry's draft.
Yeah, Kyle Lowry 24, and he
Kyle
might
Lowry is
he might just be the best player in this whole draft.
He's better than Brandon Roy.
I mean, he put together a better career. He wasn't a better player, but Brandon Roy played 5 seasons. But I mean, LaMarcus Aldridge was in the draft, so let me show some love to LaMarcus. He's definitely the best player in the draft. But then you got Andrea Bargnani went number 1, LaMarcus, Adam Morrison, Tyrese Thomas number 4, Sheldon Williams number 5,
Sheldon,
Brandon Roy 6, Randy Foye 7, Rudy Gay he went 8 to the Rockets.
This wasn't a bad draft.
All right, let me get
the Rockets drafted Rudy Gay.
Yeah.
Yes, they did.
Patrick O'Brien.
How early did we trade him? Did we trade him in the draft? How did he never put on a Rocket jersey?
Number 10, Mohamed Sane, one of the worst picks ever by the Sonics.
I was gonna say
Mohamed Sane. You've never heard of his name, and you'll probably never. I won't ever mention his name again, ever. Terrible, trash. JJ Redick went on number 11. Shout out JJ. Hilton Armstrong 11, Thabo Cephalosha 13, Ronnie Brewer 14, Cedric Simmons 15.
Yeah, this was a good draft.
It wasn't.
Get to Rondo and Lowry.
Rondo 21. Kyle Lowry 24, Shannon Brown 25, Jordan Farmar 26.
Shannon Brown was all right.
This was a solid draft.
Compared to other drafts,
wasn't
Jordan
Paul Millsap was in that draft?
Yeah, Paul Millsap, he was a second rounder.
This draft was better than last year's draft.
Than last year's?
Facts.
Nah.
Ron,
I don't think anyone from last year's draft is going to be picked right now.
Ron, this draft had Rudy Gay, Rajon Rondo, and LaMarcus Aldridge, and Kyle Lowry. That's better than this last year's draft.
Yeah.
I mean, we can't.
The one that had Cooper Flag or the one that had Ricochet?
Ricochet.
I mean, we can't.
The jury's still out on the Cooper Flag draft.
The jury's still out on the draft that just happened a year ago.
Well, yeah, I know, but I'm just saying,
ain't nothing happening with that draft. Ain't nobody doing nothing.
I don't know, man. I like Castle. I like Ricochet. It's some names in that draft I like.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the 4 guys that I just named are better than all of them. And we all know.
I mean, yeah, they all had careers though. So it's easy to say that. But then I also can go to guys like Sheldon Williams at 5, Tyrese Thomas at 4, Randy Foye was Patrick O'Brien at 9. I'm not gonna say the other name at 10.
For a little bit too.
Yeah.
He got drafted to the Bulls.
Adam Morrison at 3.
He was on the Bulls.
He got drafted to the Bulls.
Listen, man, Adam, that boy was cold. I just don't. That boy was a bucket. And I don't even like college basketball like that, but I thought that shit was going to translate to the league.
Like quick too, by the way.
Yeah,
Trey.
I thought from the beginning. Like, let's say he was Cooper Flag, but could get buckets, like real buckets though.
Yeah, he was
like
getting one. He averaged what, like 26? 26 in college, and that's crazy.
He actually led the country in scoring, Ron. He averaged like almost 30 a game that year.
And who was that?
But he did it back-to-back years, though. He did it his junior year. He got busy his sophomore year, too, but his junior and senior year, he was just unstoppable.
And number 2 was JJ Redick. Like, he was the second leading scorer under him, huh?
Yep.
Right. Yeah, Adam Morrison was a bucket.
Nation up, boy.
But, all right, y'all. Trey, who you want to rock with as your number 1 pick?
Right for Austin.
Rafe?
Skip?
Get to my logo just because of the street. I'm just a hooper, man. Ain't no reason. I'm just saying that.
So he get another pick because it's Snake.
Yeah. So you the last pick, so you get another pick. Who else you want to go with?
Just people. So basically, the stipulation is people who didn't do good.
No. This is
no.
So
these are Kareem. So I mean,
these are generational talents. Like the best.
Okay.
Like if every pick was on the board, you've never seen him play in the NBA, but every player's on the board.
I'm gonna go with AI.
We'll go AI.
That's mine.
Okay.
And then number 2 is Derrick Rose.
Well, now you are. So wait, who you kidding?
He not taking Skip. He going AI and then he going Derrick Rose.
Yeah, number 2. But I'm gonna go with AI. That's my generational talent.
So it's generational prospects.
Yeah.
Well, he was a cop.
I mean, but these are all generational talents.
I'm taking my favorite prospect.
Coming into the league, what was coming into the league, Trey? What was the hype on this dude? Like coming into the league, what was the hype on this dude?
AI?
Yes.
He was the best at, like, you got to put it in perspective. He was supposed to go to jail. He was supposed to be locked up. It was his talent that got him up out of there. Word. Like you got to put it in that perspective. Like when I was seeing that, because he was in Virginia, I was like, this nigga got to be cold under the circumstances. Then when he was at Georgetown, he was going nuts. He was dunking on niggas and all types of shit. Like,
little dude too, by the way.
Yeah, and then so I would have bet my money on that. Like, or let's say Marquette D. Wade in the NCAA tournament. Like that was I didn't even know who D. Wade was until the tournament. When I think they got to the Final Four, the Elite Eight, and he was going nuts. Mm-hmm. To me, that was one of the best college-like type single-handed performances I've ever seen in my life. Like if we talk about prospects before going in, like I can't really go with Kareem and all them because I ain't never seen them play. But like people who I saw play and me being a hooper's hooper, that's what it is for me. Like that's why I can go with Adam Morrison because he was going nuts. Like,
yeah, a lot of people forget AI went number 1 too. Like,
that's what I'm saying.
AI was number like 1. That. And it lived up to all the hype.
It lived up to all the hype under the pressure.
I mean, that's
in 96.
Same draft as Kobe.
That's one of the best drafts of all time.
Yeah.
And we
so that's a great pick.
I'm not mad at AI.
Yeah,
and Derrick Rose too, though. I have Derrick Rose high on my list as a generational prospect.
Right. Because even though they ain't win the Natty, the way Derrick was moving at Memphis, and they still should have won it with the squad they had, but you just knew Derrick Rose was something else. You know, it's just hard for me to go with the older people. G Hill, you know, if he wouldn't have got,
Hill's a good one.
That's what I'm saying.
That's a good one.
Yeah. So,
but all right. So real talk, you staying with Kyrie?
Yeah.
All right. So Trey got Iverson and Derrick Rose. Real talk got Kareem and Kyrie, the 2Ks. Big Ox, who you rocking with? You got Adam Morrison.
Man, I remember when he was about to get drafted. Every time I turned the TV on, that's all they were talking about on every channel. This kid out of UCLA that makes the best full court pass. I'm going with Kevin Love.
Oh, I thought you were about to say Lonzo.
I remember that.
Hell no. Nah, I mean shout out Lonzo, but nah, can't love.
No, I was just watching the Lonzo UCLA
that's
highlight.
All I'm talking about all they were talking about. This kid, the best rebounder we've seen since Bill Walton, the best passing big man he could possibly be the best passing big man of all time. His outlet passes are tremendous. He's a great rebounder, block work. I'm talking about all day. They were just talking about Kevin Love. I'm going.
Didn't they go to the Final Four that year? If I'm not mistaken, I think UCLA went to the Final Four his freshman year. I think they were that good.
They were stacked for sure.
Yeah, Russell Westbrook was on that crew.
Yeah,
Drew Holiday was on that team.
Malcolm Lee was on that team, right?
I'm not sure.
They had a bomb squad, yo.
Darren Collison was there too, because Drew Holiday and Darren Collison played together.
They had 2 NBA guards,
3. No, Russell Westbrook was coming off the bench
next year.
It was what's his name? Light skinned dude. He played the 3 for him. I can't remember his name, but I remember they had a good ass team. All right, I got Bron.
Malcolm and Drew came in next year.
So Ox got Adam Morrison and Kevin Love. I got Bron with my first pick, and I mean, I guess since y'all gonna let him fall to me, I guess I'm gonna take the alien. I guess I'm gonna grab Wemby.
Oh, good pick,
man. But Bron and Wemby just too easy, you know. Right. You better than that, man.
No, I'm not. Y'all should be better than that. It's a generational draft.
Come on, man.
When I think generational players, Bron and Wemby are the first, and then there's a couple other names, but they are the first 2 guys that come to mind.
I feel like them two. There were nobody. That's like not generational, like outer space, like them 2 motherfuckers. Like it ain't nothing that's gonna ever come close to them. But everybody else that we talking about is like, okay, we can have a conversation. But them 2, like name somebody else close to them. Like if we like who can be.
They should have went 1 or 2, and then we could have really started having a draft. But yeah.
I'm good with my pick. I don't know what to talk. I'm good with my pick.
Ron, you wasn't talking about Honeycutt, right? Because Tyler Honeycutt, he came out a year after you, didn't
not
he?
Honeycutt. His name was like Josh. It was Josh.
Josh Shipp.
Josh Shipp. Yep, Josh Shipp.
Shipp.
She'll know what I'm talking about. I think he was number 3. Josh
Yeah.
Shipp was nice for real.
Tyler Honeycutt, he was a year behind you, right?
I really don't remember.
Right.
But
Yeah,
all right,
onto that with that police thing. R.I.P.
it's on you, Chill. You got Wilt Chamberlain. Who you rocking with?
Len Bias. Like Len
Len
Bias.
Mm.
Lenny was going to be, he was going to take over for what Bird was, and he was going to be the next generation small forward, and he was going to lead the Boston Celtics to championships. He was going to take them, and it was just going to continue to go on, man. And I was in the 7th grade. I didn't see anybody with a purer jump shot in the mid-range. It's a ridiculous athlete. A guy who could just do everything. He was the guy that if you're a general manager, you're like, that's the dude that I want. I'm gonna build my crew around him. That dude right there. And it was so unfortunate what happened to him because I was so looking forward to Lenny playing in the league. So looking forward to it. I mean, Bird's on record saying it, Ron, that if Lenny would have lived, he would have quit in '88. He was out. He said he was retiring. That's how good he thought Bird was. I mean, that's how good he thought Lenny was. He was coming to rookie camp when he said if they drafted Lenny, Bird said he was coming to rookie camp. Vets didn't do that back then. Vets did not come to rookie camp. No.
Yeah.
And that's how good he was.
All right, Chill. You got Wilt and Len Bias. Mars, it's on you. You got Michael Beasley, and you got 2 picks. How you rocking?
Kevin Durant.
What about Sharif Abdul-Rahim?
KD.
Yeah, Kevin Durant.
Solid pick.
Was KD a bigger
Yeah,
prospect?
Texas
Was he a bigger prospect that year than
Greg
Greg
Oden?
Oden?
Nope.
Probably.
I know, Mars, you're going with your favorite guy. I can definitely appreciate that. But was he when you're talking about in 2007 when the draft is coming up and we're looking at guys how good they're going to be? Was he a bigger prospect than what Greg Oden was looked upon?
No, he wasn't.
I think he should have been, but he wasn't.
Hmm.
But Michael Beasley wasn't seen as bigger than Derrick Rose, and I took Michael Beasley. So, second pick, Markelle Fultz.
You took my pick, you bastard.
What a way
Hey, we will not let Washington Markelle die. We will never do that. Hey, that was I don't care what nobody said. He was going to be one of them. Markelle was going to be
Real talk, it was fool's gold. Danny Ainge knew it. Danny Ainge was
he
like,
went over there.
Man, Danny Ainge did not know he was going to forget how to shoot. He did not know that.
Danny
No one
Ainge
knew
knew
that
it.
was going to
It was
happen.
full
No one knew that was going to happen.
But he could shoot in college. What happened?
I don't know what happened.
I'm waiting. When Markelle retires, he's going to go on a podcast. He's going to explain the whole situation. And then everyone's going to be like, it makes sense. Because I don't know what happened.
I don't know what happened.
I know what I saw. And he was different. He was different. So,
bro,
yeah,
you
I
was
got
up
Markelle.
there. Washington wasn't that good, but I think that he was leading the Pac-12 in scoring, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
I know Washington wasn't that good that year, but I saw a dynamic guard, like real athletic. What did you see when you was up there, Ron?
Just a legit 3-level scorer. And he showed defensive potential too.
He was tough.
I think he led the Pac-12 in steals. Oh no. Matisse Thybulle, his teammate that year, led the Pac-12 in steals, obviously.
Mhm.
But he was averaging a couple steals a game. He was showing you he was chasing down people on fast breaks, pinning shots on the backboard. But he was just, man, he was unstoppable.
He could pass.
All of that, everything. He showed
He
you
didn't really have
ball.
any holes in his game, like
At all.
He didn't make free throws, but I don't care about that. Like he could get to the mid range. He played with pace. He could get to the rim, finish with touch or over the top of people. Really good athlete, like the chase down blocks that Ron was talking about. Like the only concerns about Markelle was that he didn't put forth a lot of defensive effort. But when he did, everyone was like, yeah, he can defend. And he was like 6'4", 7-foot wingspan, could definitely D you up, could shoot the three off the catch, off the bounce, elite handle, slivery, crafty. Crafty with athleticism is always going to be something I'm going to buy stock in. When you're crafty and a really good athlete, I'm invested. And he was that, and then he could shoot. Yeah, Markelle was like that. It's just
didn't he come out with Dennis Smith Jr.?
Dennis Smith was the next year, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, Dennis Smith the next year? No, Dennis Smith was that year.
Yeah.
17. Yeah, Dennis Smith was that year. You're right. Yeah, Dennis Smith.
Because he was at NC State. Yeah.
Yeah, Dennis Smith was that year. Yeah.
Man, Markel must have been messing with one of them Creole girls or some New Orleans or Houston.
Put
They
that
put
root
on his ass.
Put some voodoo on him.
It had to be so like that. He got lost in that gumbo with around.
That's crazy.
And somewhere it's a young lady out there somewhere with a voodoo doll with a knife on the right shoulder of the voodoo doll for Markel.
If that is the case, hey, I need you to stitch that up for 2 seasons. Just for 2 seasons. We just gotta see it. Because man,
where you at now?
He was in sack. I don't know if he did. You guys aren't bringing him back, correct?
I sure hope not.
You think he might get out? He might be out the league after this year.
He might be.
Damn.
I know Dennis Smith. They sent him to Real Madrid, played 3 games, and that was it.
He couldn't handle that overseas.
No, he couldn't handle that.
It's different. It's different. Different country, different culture, and on top of that, it's just a different philosophy of basketball over there.
Different.
We're not letting you sit around and dribble all game. Nah. And you better play some defense.
Is it me or is it Chill?
It's on Chill. So Mars got Beasley, KD, Markel Fultz. Chill got Wilt and Lynn Bias. Who's your 3rd pick, Chill?
Oh, Olajuwon. No doubt about that.
Yeah.
Olajuwon coming out of college. I was torn between him and another guy that I think is going to be around by the time I pick, but it was Olajuwon because, again, it was a big man league. He was the next iteration of the great defensive big man, and we saw the offensive potential on what he could be. But just around the rim, like he dunked everything, and he was the guy that you built your unit around. No doubt about that. So,
could you tell us a little bit about that? Did you see that 5 Slammer Jammer team?
Yeah. They was a run and gun. Like Trey, you would love them dudes. You would absolutely love, because they wasn't nothing but a bunch of hoopers. And the coach, that's where he found them at. He found all these dudes at the park. And he brought the park game, kind of like what Jerry Tarkanian did in 1990 with UNLV with the Running Rebels. That's what Coach did. He got the cast-offs. He got the guys that nobody was really paying attention to. Like I don't know why I'm drawing a blank on his name, but not Marshawn. Left-handed dude, Mishon. He was ridiculous. And all of these dudes was really, really like park dudes. Rex was the only one who was like a little bit organized, but for the most part, it was just get it and go. And we're gonna take advantage. We're gonna take advantage of all mismatches, and we're gonna do it in transition. And when the game slow down, we just throw the ball in Olajuwon. He just dunking everything. That's all it is. It's like 5 dudes coming to the park, and they got this one big dude that's just killing us around the bucket, and then the other 4 dudes, they just thoroughbreds. That's what Houston was.
Man, not to jump off subject, but when we gonna have another run so I can get y'all up out of there again?
Man,
see what we done got? We done got Trey talking about.
It should be in the next 3 months for real.
I'd have made my man's cut his hair.
First of all,
I still got the dreads. So once I get my get back, I'm gonna sew them back in.
Okay,
because I need that back because y'all messed around and pissed Ron off. He looked me off when I was in my mode. When I got on my run, and I had game right there. Ron should have kicked it to me, but y'all.
You had a chance to score the game bucket 2 shots before that. You missed them.
No, I didn't. That's not even
the video is on. We got the video. We got the footage.
What I'm saying. Look at the tape. Look at the tape.
Yeah, you missed the 2 shots previous to that.
I scored 3 straight, and then you came with that floater. I'm like, bro,
missed that motherfucker.
That's a good floater. That's a good floater.
Get off the pill.
No, it ain't no good floater when I done hit 2.
You had another opportunity to game, and you didn't do it.
Only thing I missed was that dunk. Other than that,
I was frustrated because I was getting him up out of there.
Yeah. All right, hey, we gonna see it a little bit.
Frustrated.
Y'all not gonna turn me and my teammate against each other. All I'm saying is
that already happened.
We might not be teammates next go round. So
we already did it. That's your problem.
Hey, Ox, I ain't gonna lie, Ox. You got to redeem yourself because I saw Gifted out there giving you buckets. So I'm just saying. I saw Gifted out there giving you a little work.
Don't say you seen Gifted giving me buckets. You saw one play.
A bucket. Okay, a bucket.
But first of all, you need to put some respect on Gifted name though. He was out there.
He stepped up to the plate though.
Gifted is a hooper. He might not be a good basketball player.
Gifted will play.
He might not be a good basketball player, but Gifted is a certified hooper though, for sure.
Yeah, I was waiting for Mars, man.
There ain't no fear in Gifted heart.
I was waiting for Mars. Gifted was going at Mars. That's what's going on.
Yeah, I was the target, I guess.
Yeah, he's going at your head. Like
we getting Mars in the action. We getting Mars and keeping him in the action, no doubt.
I do want to say though, my next pick was so dope that they had to get him a shrink. He needed a psych eval. Of course, I'm talking about none other than Psycho T himself.
Yeah,
Psycho T himself, Tyler Hansborough.
He had a shrink. I ain't know that. Like,
I don't know if he really.
The nickname just fits. But
I just know that he was.
I'm noticing a certain demographic of Vox's team.
Yeah, really good basketball players in college.
That happened to be what, Mars?
Jimmy shall be coming up soon.
Oh, you know what? Too? I ain't even noticed that. I got all white boys.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
Hey, let's rock. Come on, man. Let's go, baby.
Because let's be clear, you know exactly what it is when you walk into that gym and you see a crew full of white boys. You like, yo, do not sleep on these dudes because these are the bust your ass.
You don't want nothing to do with that block down there with Kevin Love and Psycho T. You don't want none of that.
Oh, he's about to take
a crazy college.
Oh, okay, yeah, I see what's going on.
It's a crazy college report.
Shout out Psycho T.
Psycho T. Hey, come on, baby.
I'm gonna stay consistent with what I've been doing, and I'm gonna just take the best prospects that's available. And once again, y'all let them fall to me. So I'm gonna take the diesel. I'm gonna take a straight menace out of LSU.
Mm-hmm. I could get with that.
Okay.
Yep. They had a parade in Orlando when he got drafted. That's how big a deal Shaq was. They had a parade in Orlando for him. Like, oh my God.
All right, real talk. It's all you. Talk to me. Who you got? You have right now Kareem, Kyrie, and who else?
I got my legendary prospect in Kareem. I got my generational and Kyrie. Now it's just about having fun a little bit. I remember this player during that time watching him and that team. I thought he was going to be a menace in the NBA. His rookie year, he did start out really good. I remember the talks around Michael Carter Williams.
Oh my God.
Coming out of college. Hey, y'all sleep. Hey, 6'6" over there at Syracuse. Hey, man. I thought Michael Carter Williams was going to be one of them in the league. I ain't going to lie.
Michael Carter Williams.
Michael Carter Williams. Yes, sir. Yes,
Didn't he win Rookie of the Year?
Yeah,
I think so.
Ain't he have like a damn near quadruple double in his NBA?
Quadruple double, yeah.
If he would have got that would have been like the craziest feat ever.
Michael Carter Williams.
Peaking in your first ever game is disgusting, but
hey man, no, he was. But for real though, that Syracuse team, I think they also had that. What's that lefty name on that team? Shoot, CJ Fair.
Oh yeah, CJ. No, CJ Fair went to. CJ Leslie went to NC State. Yeah, it was CJ Fair.
Yeah, and then I want to say Deion Waiters was on that team too.
I'm pretty sure he was.
Lottery pick. Didn't even start. It was a lottery pick.
Deion Waiters was cold in college too. Yeah. They had a good squad over there.
CJ Fair from Baltimore too, right? Because him, CJ. Yeah. Go ahead, Ron. Go ahead.
So real talk got Kareem, Kyrie, Michael Carter Williams. Trey, you got back-to-back picks. You got Iverson. You got Derrick Rose. Who else you rocking with?
Lamar Odom.
Hello.
Coming out of college.
What year did he come out?
99.
Yeah. He's cold.
Rhode Island went to the
Lamar Odom is. I would like to see Lamar Odom in today's game, minus the drugs. But
I think he would be solid. I think he'd be all right.
No, he'd be better than that, Trey. He would definitely be better than that, considering what the game is today, how wide open it is, 6'10", handle the pill like he do, be able to knock down that long ball and create shots.
Crazy today.
And
I think his bag would be better too. and he
Yes.
quicker.
Yes.
Right? I agree. When he came out of college and when he went to the Clippers and all that, like for me, he fulfilled what he was supposed to do. You know, for me, he did what he was supposed to do and get them championships with LA. But coming out of college, you could see like he could have been one of the great ones if you take away the drugs and all that crazy shit. Yeah, he was
at Rhode Island too, by the way.
He came out in 99. He was the 4th overall pick. Who went ahead of him? So Elton Brand, Steve Francis, Baron Davis.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, yeah.
That's a cool little draft right there.
That's what I'm saying. Lamar
this was a good draft. Like when I mentioned the top 10, it was players that actually like, you know, seemed top 10 worthy.
LaMarcus Lamar. All right. Once again, I wasn't necessarily comparing all the drafts. I was just saying that there were some pretty good players in that draft. That's all I was really saying.
Oh, yeah. So the top 10 of this draft, you got Elton Brand, Steve Francis, Baron Davis, Lamar Odom, Jonathan Bender, Wally Zerbiak, Richard Hamilton, Andre Miller, Sean Marion, Jason Terry.
Yeah, this draft.
That's a good draft.
Jonathan Bender is the only one who ain't really doing anything.
The draft.
But I mean,
matter of fact,
a wing with that size of creation upside.
Matter of fact, because Chill, we had talked about this draft on Chill with Chill a while back. Remember, I don't know if y'all remember on Chill with Chill, we had did we ranked like the top 5 drafts, and we had put a bunch of them. In 99 actually got a little bit of love. 2009 got a little love. There was a couple of drafts out there.
That 99 draft was tough.
I think the 89 draft got a little love.
Yeah, well, all right, Trey, you got one more pick.
I'm gonna go with Sharif Abdul-Rahim.
Sharif.
I said him earlier. Yeah. Because he was playing with Shaq too. And at the time he was leading the score. I mean, he was leading when Shaq came in as a freshman, he was leading the team in scoring.
Shaq.
No, Sharif, because Sharif Abdul-Rahim, he played with Shaq, didn't he? No, I'm thinking.
You talking about Mahmoud?
You talking about Mahmoud?
You talking about Mahmoud Abdul-Rauf?
Yeah,
that's what you're talking
my
about.
bad,
Okay,
yeah.
I'm with you. No, I'm with
Is
you.
that who you want? Mahmoud?
Yeah, that's what I want. Yeah,
Mahmoud? Yeah.
Led the country in scoring.
Yeah.
Only freshman to be named first team All-American ever. Nobody ever did that before he did that.
I don't know why I said Sharif, but yeah.
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 Damn, he was nice.
He was nice. He was nice.
Yeah.
He was nice. Could shoot, could go to the basket.
Yeah.
Had a lot of pace. Yeah.
I could get with that.
All right. Next up, who we got? It's back on you, Real Talk. Who you rocking with?
So Real Talk, we leaving James and Wemby out of this. That's what we doing?
No, well, I mean, Ron got him.
Ron got him. We just ignoring Ron because Ron tried hard because he's sad. But.
Yeah, Ron gonna get Bill Walton and all them on his.
Yeah, Ron tried hard.
You know, I'm gonna go with the guy that had a whole song about him in college. You know what I'm saying? They still throw some money out your head. Do it for the John Wall. Come on, man.
I thought you was talking about Muhammad. I remember John Wall. I thought you was talking about Muhammad. I thought you was talking about
Mo Bamba.
I thought you was talking about Muhammad Bamba when he said that.
Nah, I thought he was talking about John Woo. Yeah.
Hell no, I'm talking about.
You think John Woo was You think John Woo was a better prospect than Kyrie?
Yeah. Young nigga.
I mean, you took Kyrie over him, though.
Yeah, but I'm just asking to the people.
For me, no. But
I think John Wall was a better prospect than Kyrie.
Come on, Real Talk.
I mean, it was there. And to be fair, that song is better than the John Wall song.
Yeah, a lot better.
I get what you're saying.
My man Mohammed had a whole track.
Yeah, but I'll probably say John Wall too. He was bigger. Was an athletic freak at that moment in time. He had put in more work in college.
Yeah, he's caught.
All right, Big Ox is back on you. You got Psycho T, Kevin Love, Adam Morrison.
And I got Jimmy Fredette.
Yep.
That's who you taking?
Yes.
Yo, Jimmy Fredette was like the Backstreet Boys, yo. Like, he was everywhere. Like, you name it, he was there. Every highlight was like he was leading Sports Center. Like, this dude was a scoring machine. I ain't think that it would translate like that to the league, but I did think that he was going to get to the league and get busy. I did.
It translated like that.
Yeah,
to
well, you're not the only one that thought that, because apparently our front office thought that, because they picked Bismack just to trade him to get Jimmer Fredette instead of getting Klay Thompson. But whatever.
That's crazy. History's repeating itself. You redrafting Jimmer Fredette?
Yeah, I mean, shit. If my franchise thinks Jimmer Fredette, I'm thinking Jimmer Fredette too.
Mm-hmm.
Jimmy used to be pulling that mug from half.
He used to jump on his jumper too. So
yeah,
he definitely got some lift on it. Didn't he lead the country in scoring that year? He was averaging something like 30 a game.
Who else was in college that year with Jimmer? Somebody was kind of going band for band with Jimmer.
Jimmer for that season. Wow, he was getting busy.
Yeah, you're right. I don't remember who it is, but it was somebody going.
No, we about to figure it out right now.
Damn.
So he was in Kyrie's draft.
My brain went to Kemba. My brain went to Kemba.
Yeah, it was Kemba. It was definitely Kemba.
Okay.
Yeah, Kemba and
Kemba over there, UConn.
Yeah,
oh my!
Kemba and Jimmer had the whole game on lock. They had college basketball in a chokehold that year.
I'm saying though, Ryan, like, look at all the players that we could have drafted.
But you got Nick Stauskas.
Morris twins. Oh, you could have got Kawhi, Vucevic, Iman.
We got Nick Stauskas, Morris.
Yeah,
I think like that was the very next year, right? Or 2 years after that.
2014.
Damn, y'all could have got Jimmy.
Yeah, right.
Reggie Jackson.
Nick Stauskas was nice though. He could shoot the hell out of the ball.
Y'all could have got Bojan.
Nick was cool.
Anyways,
so Jimmy for that was leading the country in scoring that year.
I guess Nick Stauskas.
Say it again, Ox.
It's your turn, right?
No, it's on me.
Jimmy for that was leading the country in scoring that year. He averaged 29 a game. Marshawn Brooks was right behind him. I remember that.
Marshawn Brooks. Oh my goodness! I thought Marshawn was going to be cold.
I know it was one of the Northeast schools. Went to Providence.
Providence, yeah. Mm-hmm. Then he had like that 2-week run over there in Brooklyn, or no, New Jersey at the time with the Nets. He had like a 2-week run where he was going kind of crazy.
I thought he was going to be nice for real.
Yeah, I did too. I ain't gonna lie.
How about CJ McCollum was in that draft too? How about that?
Was he?
Yeah. When did he go?
CJ McCollum was in 2011.
He was
2013. He was 20. I thought he was 2013.
It might have been 2013. He wasn't in this one though,
because he wasn't drafted before Dame. Yeah, he wasn't drafted.
Dame went the next year. Then CJ went the year after.
2013. My fault. 2013. He was leading the conference in scoring though in 2011. That's what he was doing. Mm-hmm.
All right, y'all. Well, with the next pick, I'm gonna stay consistent with what I've been doing, and I'm gonna take a prospect that really was generational. Zion Williamson.
Oh, Zion hype was crazy.
Insane.
It was.
But man, boy, oh boy.
Boy, what?
He was tough.
Oh, yeah.
Especially since RJ Barrett was the best player on that team.
Here we go, man.
Considering. Hey, Ron, you fight that? That was going on at that time.
Yes.
That was going on.
Everyone knew who the number one pick was. So regardless of who was the best player on the team, or whatever, everyone knew who the number one pick was.
I'm saying, even aside from the number one pick, Zion Williamson was the best player on that team.
They had the few people who were still clinging on to Cam Reddish, just saying he was being misutilized.
The Cam Reddish hype, man. Come on.
I was definitely one of those people. I was absolutely one of those people.
What was the white boy on the team? Alex
O'Connell.
Alex O'Connell was dope. I used to trip up Alex O'Connell.
Luke Kennard was on that team too.
Oh, was it?
Shout out Luke. Grayson was there too. Was Grayson there?
No.
Yeah, Grayson was there too. I think he was a freshman.
No, I think he was.
That wasn't Grayson's freshman year. No way.
No, isn't Grayson older than
that was if Grayson was there, he was a senior.
Yeah,
he might have.
Grayson.
Oh no, Grayson played with Tatum, didn't he? Nah, I'm pretty sure.
Grayson was in college like my whole childhood. I know that.
Grayson, Grayson's last season was in 18. 17-18. That was his last season.
Yeah, he was there with. So he was there with. Yeah, he was there the year Tatum was there, but 17-18. Yeah.
He was there with Tatum. He was also there with Jaleel when they won the championship.
Yeah, he was there my whole childhood.
Shout out Grayson. But all right, it's all you, Chill. Wilt, Len Bias, Hakeem. Who you rocking with?
Ewing. Ewing was the savior in New York. I mean, they rigged the draft to get him. That's how big of a deal he was. So, of all the guys coming out of the draft, Yeah, Ewing was the prize. The Big East at the time in 1985 was the best league in the country, and Ewing was the best player in the country. He was the next iteration of the big man. Like Jabbar was on his way out. They had picked Olajuwon the year before, and he had beat Olajuwon in the championship game. So Ewing was definitely a big deal in terms of a project, in terms of a prospect, and he was going to be the savior of what was going on in New York, no doubt.
All right, Chill came and grabbed Patrick Ewing to team up with Hakeem, Len Bias, and Wilt. Mars, you got 2 picks. Your final 2 picks. Who you rocking with?
I know who one of them is. I don't know who my second pick is going to be. Obviously, best scoring prospect of the 2020s. Give me Jalen Green.
Really not mad at that, for real.
He was ridiculous. And then for my second pick, I'm thinking between Ben Simmons and Amen Thompson. Just want to let everyone know.
Damn, Ben Simmons.
So I'm probably going to go with Ben Simmons. Probably.
Yeah, I think that's definitely the way
Ben
to
Simmons
go.
was different. So yeah, that's I'm gonna go with Ben Simmons because I thought Ben Simmons was gonna be.
We all did, Morris.
We all did. We all did.
So yeah, Jalen Green and Ben Simmons.
How comparable would you guys say Ben Simmons was to Lamar Odom coming out of Rhode Island?
He was better as a prospect to me, but I'm not as well versed in Lamar, so I'm gonna put my hands up and say that. But Ben Simmons to me was, I don't throw the word generational around very often. I think that's just Wemby, Braun, Shaq, and them. But Ben Simmons was as close to generational I think you could get without being generational. He was a
generational prospect though. Oxen said that earlier. Would you call him a generational prospect? Maybe not talent, but
I don't think a draft I don't think that every draft can have a generational prospect, or every 2 drafts has a generational prospect. I just don't think that's what it is.
Yeah,
but I think Ben Simmons to me had superstar written all over him. I'll say that. So maybe that is generational. I don't know. Ben Simmons to me was destined to be a superstar in the NBA. 6'10", handle, elite vision, elite feel for the game, could pass the ball, was getting to the rim routinely, could finish with both hands, and everyone was like, "Oh yeah, he doesn't shoot," but like it didn't look like he needed to shoot. It like he looked perfect.
He didn't need to shoot,
and that's when he was in the post too.
Yeah,
he was really operating in the post. Even if he wasn't scoring, which he was doing that, he was making good passes. His field was just crazy.
The next Magic Johnson made sense to me. I'll just say that the next Magic Johnson made sense to me.
And then Joel,
when you're 6'10" and no bag and
monster and okay, buddy.
It was crazy fast
court,
too, though.
Monster in the open court. Like he'll grab and go. Oh man. Even in summer league, you see Ben Simmons in summer league. Like he played he didn't play a whole lot in summer league. He was shooting jumpers.
I gotta roll out though, man. I gotta go to the gym.
Good to see you, Trey Bag.
Yeah.
All right, Trey.
All right.
Pick it before you go. Kick one before you go so I can crack one. Good looking,
from the deep two. Yeah, from the deep.
All right, so I'm get with y'all. I'm gonna see y'all next week.
Cash, though,
the deepest of two. The deepest of two.
It's cash, though, Mars.
Oh man, I wish Ben Simmons
19 footers.
Chill was shooting them KG jumpers, but shout out to Chill, man.
All right, Chill. Who you gonna rock with?
I was having a difficult time with this one because I remember how good Ralph Sampson was coming out of college. And
your whole team's 7 foot. What the hell?
We talk about prospects, right? That's what we talking about. We talking about prospects. And I remember Red Auerbach doing everything he could to move up in the draft because he wanted Ralph Sampson so bad because he thought Ralph Sampson was Bill Russell 2.0. But then I think about what Magic was, and Magic was just as good as he was. But of all of them dudes, I mean, Derek Coleman was the next. He was the evolution of the power forward. I'm gonna go with Derek Coleman. When Derek Coleman came out in the draft, what Malone was, Barkley, all of them. Derek Coleman was the evolution of that. He was gonna be able to do everything that Malone did and Barkley did. Except I'm nice with the pill. Except I pushed the game a little bit further back. I'm 6'10". I could shoot I can shoot threes too. So like he was the evolution of the 4 spot, and you could build your unit around him. Yes, Derek Coleman.
All right. Mars got Michael Beasley, Kevin Durant, Markelle Fultz, Jalen Green, Ben Simmons. That's actually a squad. Hey, for real, like if all these teams played against each other, like pre-draft,
I like my
I might
team,
put a
man.
ban on Mars's team.
I like
really
my
might.
team, man.
All right.
My team wiping. Michael Carter Williams, lock your shit up.
Only one of my guys panned out for real. That's such a shame.
Mine's on you or me?
Nice. It's on me. Chill mentioned Magic, and I want to go Magic so bad. But the way y'all been glazing this guy for the last 3 years, it's no way that I'm not taking the main event. The way you guys have talked about this man, Cooper Flag.
Wow, Ron.
They have been hyping.
Oh my God.
So you see Ox got his whole demographic, and you can
all right, you know what? I mean, it's still,
don't take him. Don't take him.
Larry Bird's still out there, but you know what? Nah, Ox, you got it. I'm gonna go Penny Hardaway. I'm gonna team up Penny and Shaq.
I just want to be clear. I didn't say that because I have any intention on drafting Cooper Flag. I said that because of the way you've been talking about Cooper Flag the past 3 years. It's crazy for you to switch up now. That's all I'm saying.
He's a generational prospect, so I've been told. I've been convinced.
Do you think he was a better prospect than Ben Simmons? Genuine question.
No.
Okay.
Hey, now another general question. So this is my turn. Can I draft Breonna Stewart?
Why not?
If you want to.
I'm looking at my team. I need a 3 guard. I need a 3. I need a wing. I was gonna pick my favorite prospect of all time. You know what I'm saying? The best player to ever come out of Chicago. The best player to ever go to Simeon High School, Jabari Parker. That's what you.
That was my next pick. Hey, be quiet.
That's where my mind is going. To Jabari Parker, but I'm gonna have to go because I need straight shooters and rebounders. I'm going with my main man, Doug McBuckets. Let's go, Dougie. Let's go, Dougie. I'm taking Doug McBuckets, baby. We cooking. We are cooking, y'all.
He was
Randy.
I
know where AD from, but man, AD, man, come on. We talking about Jabari Parker. Be for real. The best player to ever come out of Simeon High School.
You think he was better than Dave Wilson? You think he was better than him?
He's better than Derrick Rose too. Jabari Parker, the best thing to ever come out of Chicago. Jabari Parker. But I'm taking my main man, Doug McBuckets.
Shout out McBuckets.
We shooting over here. I don't know what y'all doing. We over here shooting.
Strictly college. Doug McBuckets or Luka Garza? Strictly college.
Buckets. He went over there to play with his pops. Doug could have went anywhere. He said, I'm going to Creighton to play.
I've heard Luka Garza's name way too much today and not enough positivity. That's the problem.
Luka Garza was so nasty in college, but
bro, he was the best player in the country, yo. He wasn't the best player in the Big Ten.
If Doug McBuckets went over there, if he went over there to Michigan with Harrison Barnes. No, Harrison Barnes. Oh. I say Michigan. I meant to say North Carolina.
USC? Yeah, that's why I thought you took my Nick Stauskas because I was like,
yeah. That's when you said Nick Stauskas, I realized I said Michigan. I meant to say North Carolina. Because him and Harrison Barnes, they grew up playing AAU and stuff together. You know what I'm saying? If he decided I'm gonna go to Creighton and play for my pops. He could have went and played with Harrison Barnes. That's all I'm saying. So yeah, man, we are beating it. See, I wanted to put together a squad. You know what I'm saying? I got Jimmer at the 1. Adam Morrison at the 2, Doug McBuckets at the 3, and then K Love and Psycho teachers doing whatever the hell they want to do.
So that wasn't necessarily creating a team, though.
I actually like
it. It was just really getting prospects. But hold on, though. We might have to put this out on Twitter. Which team is better? Michael Beasley, Kevin Durant, Markelle Fultz, Jalen Green, Ben Simmons versus Adam Morrison, Kevin Love, Psycho T, Jimmer Fredette, and Doug McBuckets.
Can I get a benchmark, Ron?
If y'all want to, we can do a 6 pick. If y'all want to,
I need Sam Decker and Frank.
Let's wrap back around one more time.
I need Sam Decker and Frank Kaminsky. We are cooking.
It's on you, real talk. Who you rocking with? Y'all want to wrap around one more time?
Yeah, we can.
Come on, let's go.
Let me get him.
So you got 2 picks, real talk.
I need another big.
So we are creating a team then. All right. Chill you.
Well, I don't have a big, but KD gonna run the 5 for me.
You got KD and Ben Simmons and Michael Beasley. You got the biggest team out here.
In terms of height, yeah. In terms of size, hell,
I mean,
well,
no,
not
Chill
the
got
biggest
all
team, not
7
the
footers.
biggest team, not the biggest team, but I meant like the bigs that really like.
I mean,
are
you got
modern,
Shaq.
like
You got
modern
Shaq on
bigs.
Wemby. You got Shaq on Wemby.
Yeah. And Bron.
I like my
going,
team.
And Zion. God damn.
Yeah, your team big as hell.
Yeah. I'm going Isaiah Austin.
Oh.
Yeah.
he was.
He
Shout out
from
to him.
Houston, right?
He get into it in the big 3.
He out of Houston, right?
Nah, he's out of
he went to Oregon.
He went to
I think he
Baylor.
went Baylor.
Yeah,
I'm
no,
not
but I'm
sure.
saying no. I'm saying he's from Houston. I thought he's from Houston.
He's from Arlington.
Oh, he from Arlington?
Arlington.
Oh, he a DFW boy. He from the good part of Texas. Okay.
Hey, watch your mouth.
All right, my bad.
He get into it in the big 3 though. So shout out to him.
Isaiah
He is
tough.
getting to it in the big 3.
What made you rock with him? Real talk.
I need another big, and I do remember Isaiah Austin mixtapes before when he was in high school, and he was y'all know when after KD got successful, and then we saw just a mirage of 6'10" to 7
Kevon
foot
Looney.
players.
Yeah. What's his name? Perry Jones.
Perry Jones, yeah.
Perry Jones.
Yeah.
Oh, Perry Jones was supposed to be the one.
Yeah. So, yeah, he was nice in high school, in college before he
was cooking
got the injury or whatnot.
Yeah, he got the eye thing. But all right, so you got Isaiah.
Next pick. Who I got so far?
So you have Kareem, Kyrie, Michael Carter Williams, John Wall, Isaiah Austin.
That's a squad right there. Let me see.
And Ron, that's not the
I'm
He's
going
from the classy part of Texas.
I'm going.
It's still names out there. That's a lot of
names. There's one huge name. I'm surprised. Like you guys,
I think
he's next, Mars. Just so you know, he's next. Yeah, he's next on my list.
Well, Ox already took the sting out by bringing up his name, but I'm still gonna take him. I'm going Jabari Parker. That's where I'm going. I'm going Jabari Parker, one of them ones out of Simeon, out of Duke. You know what I'm saying? You
think Jabari was better than Andrew Wiggins?
Hell yeah! I couldn't believe the Timberwolves.
Watching him play, he was definitely more skilled than Andrew at the time.
Now
Andrew had the upside because Andrew was a freak athlete, so that was all his upside. But
watching that Kansas team, I wasn't as high on Andrew Wiggins. Going back and watching, obviously,
Andrew was giving off a lot of I'm a future role player-ness over there at Kansas.
It was a lot of cuts and transition.
Another real high player that was at Kansas for a time that I didn't get. Y'all remember all the Ben McLemore hype when he was over there in Kansas?
Oh yeah, we kind of not talking about him right
now. Ben McLemore was getting hyped like he was finna be one of them, and I never saw it. I was like,
I'm not even.
Ben McLemore was cold at Kansas, bro. He was cold at Kansas.
What? I mean, he was good.
He had the bronze stamp of approval.
I was happy when we drafted
his mark of death right there.
Of that, like that was around the time when we were making.
He got the Ray Allen comps, right?
We were making a lot of draft picks that weren't panning out. But the Ben McLemore one, I was happy with when we drafted
it. Ben had, just based on his game, he had kind of, who was that we were saying earlier? Kind of like Markelle Fultz. He didn't really have too many holes in his college game. Like he checked all the boxes. He could he could shoot off the ball, catch and shoot. He could shoot off the dribble. He was scoring in the mid range. He was athletic as hell. Go and dunk on you. He showed a little flashes on defense, but he was athletic enough to play defense. Like he was supposed to be that prototypical two guard in the league. And
perfect. I mean, the jump shot, perfect.
Jump shot was everything
pretty,
for real.
I mean,
he did have a beautiful looking jumper for sure.
But I mean, obviously, he had something. He wasn't right in the head. That must
right. Yeah, clearly. Yeah.
Go ahead, taking.
All right, Big Ox. How you gonna keep rocking?
Frank Kaminsky.
Okay.
Frank the Tank was really like that, Ox. I ain't gonna fight you, yo. Frank the Tank was for real like that. Yes, he was. I ain't gonna argue that. Yes, he was, yo. 100%.
When he had his boy Sam Decker, it wasn't nothing to play with, boy.
Didn't they go to the Final Four that year?
Does he remind you of Filipowski, like low-key? Do you see similarities?
Filipowski, bad.
I think Frank got more a little more on the offensive end. He had a little more on the offensive end.
Okay,
I think Filipowski might have a little more on the defensive end. You know what I'm saying? But to answer the question, though, Frank Kaminsky clears. Yes.
Oh, so you the reason why I don't necessarily dislike Frank Kaminsky, but similar to this Paul George thing, when you guys hype a guy just out of this world, I'm like, all right, come on.
No one on here hypes Paul George though. It's
not necessarily you guys though. It's just the world in general. When I hear
he mad at the kids for having him as their
he
GOAT.
mad at that one dude. That's
no, it's not GOAT. One dude.
He mad at that
one guy. Anthony. Goddamn. Okay. The only two who have ever said that
is Carmelo Anthony. And when somebody asks you who's the GOAT, you say Paul. You say
that is crazy though.
You hate Paul George because Kyan might overrate him.
I don't hate him. I'm just like it's a lot of hype. A lot of hype.
I'm just saying Melo better than me because I get sensitive about basketball as y'all see up here. You know what I'm saying? If I'm Carmelo Anthony and my son said,
speaking of Melo,
you were on punishment.
That's the player I've been talking about. Ain't no one taking him.
Oh yeah, come on.
Like not only you on no allowance. I hope you got a good NIL deal because you ain't getting none of this bread.
Ooh, I know who I might take.
I ain't playing real talk. Who's your GOAT? Do you know who the hell I am? What?
He just gotta say Melo. Just
no. But you just better not.
You can't say Paul George is what Rox is saying.
It can't be somebody worse than me.
There's only one person that I've played with in the NBA that I shared a prime with. That you can say better than me, and we all know that's Bron. Like if you don't say Bron, you better. Wait. I was gonna say if you don't say Bron, you better say Bean. You better what?
But even outside of that, though, for like the reasons he listed Paul George, Melo fits all of those boxes and is better in a lot of those other departments.
I just want to be on the record that they finna be mad at me about this. Paul George is better than Carmelo, by the way.
Who?
Ron, sit in here.
Who? Paul George is better than Melo.
In what world?
On Earth.
No, Ron,
as it is in heaven.
What are you talking about?
He's better in the 2K world and in the checklist world where you guys say, okay, he shoots better, he defends better, he dribbles, his dribble's more prettier, he's taller, he's more athletic. He's better in that world. When we roll the ball out, I'm like, I need you as my number one option, and then I got you as my number one option. Carmelo Anthony clears. As a basketball player, he clears. Not as a prospect.
Whatever you say, Ron.
It's not even. It's not. It is miles between them two. Paul George a dream of being who Carmelo was, and he had one season, and he woke up from that dream and was like, "Yeah, I don't know if I can fit them shoes." And then went back to being Paul George.
Not miles. We're talking at least kilometers.
I mean, what they both got a year leading their team to a conference final, right? They both got that.
I mean, one was actually in a competitive conference, and the other
was definitely more consistent with Carmelo.
Well, didn't Indiana
just that what he?
New York?
Let's take that.
2013.
But that was because J.R. Smith couldn't throw a ball out of boat and hit water. That's all. That's how come
J.R. Smith messed up Melo just like he did Bron. Damn, J.R.
I still can't believe he did that. I'm still.
There's my fault. Paul George did do it twice. My fault. Paul George got to a conference final twice.
Well, he also made.
Because he got it to the West too. In the West. Yeah.
When they was in the East Finals in 13 and 14, weren't they? Yes.
Mm-hmm. 3 times.
Paul
George made the conference finals. It was in the East Finals in 13 and 14. Mm-hmm.
Ron, what's happening? Huh?
We could go watch a Throwback Thursday game and just watch. Real talk, you have a game that you can select. You could select the Paul George versus Carmelo game, and we could just go watch it.
Carmelo Anthony, though, I mean, I think he was more consistent.
I gotta go do some research to see which game Paul George bust.
I'm sure you do.
Let's go.
Hey.
In case y'all don't know, every Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern time until the season starts, we will be turning the clock back and watching throwback games to get down to the bottom of certain narratives, or maybe to dispel certain narratives, or for some people like this nigga to push certain agendas. And well, we might have to go watch a Paul George versus Carmelo game. We might have to go watch a Kobe versus T-Mac game. We might have to go watch some conspiracy theory games. Sacramento Kings and Lakers. We might have to go watch Magic Johnson to see if he really was who they say he was. Chill. But all I know is every single Thursday, we will be on playback at 7 p.m. Eastern time. So I'll see you guys there tomorrow. I can't wait to go see who, in fact, is the best player out of Chicago play tomorrow. But all right, y'all. The next pick is on me, and I'm not going to take Carmelo after even all of this. I'm going to go once again with the great white hope, Cooper Flag.
Oh, okay.
Was Cooper Flag a bigger?
I thought you just picked him.
No, I picked me.
No, he ended up taking whoever he took.
Penny.
That's
Penny,
it,
right. Okay.
Hey, by the way, when they were both on the same team, one of them.
Oh my God!
You talking about when they won the Thunder?
Yes.
Hey,
one of them was saying. One of them was rumored that. Hey, Paul. Hey, they want me to come off the bench. Hey, I'm just
so
saying.
when Chris Dunn outplays Chris Paul this year, you guys know what I'm saying.
He wasn't coming off no bench. I'm just saying.
All right, chill. It's all you. You got Wilt, Limbias, Hakeem, Patrick Ewing, and Derek Coleman.
You took Derek Coleman?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes,
I wasn't listening when that happened.
Yeah, I took Derek Coleman. I struggled with this one. Grant Hill. Yeah, I'll take. It was between Grant Hill and James Worthy, and
Oh wow,
I'll take Grant Hill. Grant Hill was coming out of college. I mean, Big Dog was a bucket getter. Like Grant Hill was the guy that you was going to build your unit around, and you're going to win with him moving forward. It's too bad that he broke down and had the injuries that he did, because he was on his way to being something special. Yeah, Grant Hill.
Okay. Last but not least, Mars, who you rocking with?
I don't know, man. There's so many options.
Mm-hmm.
Amen Thompson, Tyler Ulis, Skylar Bissiere,
Tyler Ulis.
Anthony Davis,
For sure, AD.
Marvin
I can't believe
Bagley.
He has not been picked.
Marvin
Luka.
Bagley was a big deal coming out of college. Yes, he was.
I'm just talking about guys who I was like, oh yeah, these guys are
Yeah, yeah.
ridiculous. We wasn't on the DeAndre Ayton hype train.
Mars, I can tell you right now, my buddy who used to play in the NBA, his name's Terry DeHare. If you would have said to him in 2000, what was it, 18 when Marvin Bagley came out? If you would have said
18,
to him,
yeah.
18, if you would have said to him, I bet you X amount of dollars, write a check that he ain't gonna be better than this dude right here, he would have bet all the money that he was convinced Marvin Bagley was the guy. He was convinced of it. You couldn't tell him
He was the best player in the country. Easy.
You could not convince him
Marvin
otherwise.
Bagley was elite. I thought he was better than Ayton for what it's worth.
Mm-hmm.
I thought Luka was like clearly.
Trae Young?
I thought Luka was clearly.
Let the Big 12 and scoring
I wasn't as high.
No, let the country, Mars. I mean,
but I thought Trey was
12.
nice, but I wasn't as high on Trey.
Trae Young
Buddy
is
Hill?
a ridiculous basketball player.
I was not on the Buddy
Yes.
Hill train at all.
Buddy at Oklahoma, Mars. Buddy at Oklahoma.
I was 28. I was not on the Buddy Hill train. I'm sorry. I was not.
Still
Now,
going
Senior year
crazy.
was crazy though.
I acknowledge he was going crazy. I acknowledge that.
It was
I'm just
Buddy
saying, in
Hill.
terms of an NBA prospect, I was not on the train. I was like, amazing college player. I'm not buying stock in this. When the Pelicans took him, I was like, okay. I think it's got to be Anthony Davis.
Probably
Yeah.
Anthony Davis, go Chris Webber.
I'm talking about guys I've watched. I haven't watched it.
Webber.
All I've seen from Chris Webber as a prospect is the timeout. That's it. I'm not gonna add a couple.
Webber was
That's why I'm not picking guys who I haven't seen. So like Chill can take Wilt and them. I don't know. Yeah, let me get Anthony Davis. He wasn't as good offensively. Like it was really just post ups and hook shots that he missed most of the time, or like lobs. But defensively, oh my god, Anthony Davis was ridiculous. So yeah, I'm gonna take Anthony Davis. Then I have an actual big. So there we go.
All right, let me go ahead and throw this on the screen so you guys can see this. Chat, let us know who cleaned up in this draft. Obviously, Trey only selected his first 4 people, but outside of that, let me know who you guys are rocking with.
Man,
I love my team.
Let's get one more pick round so I could get Eric Devendorf.
I'll happily take Tyler Ulis.
What y'all laughing at? Devendorf was like that.
Oh, Jaleel Okafor. Oh my god.
Yeah. Nobody picking Magic or Tim Duncan is crazy.
I haven't watched him.
Now, Tim, yeah.
Or Larry Bird.
I was smooth on my way to taking Yao
Larry,
Ming as well.
yeah.
Or Bill Walton.
I was on my way to taking Hanson Yang, but I didn't.
Shout out Hanson.
Yeah.
Ron, just throw Devendorf on my team real quick, man.
I was
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. My team is different, man. Oh my god, my team gets straight buckets. And then Anthony Davis.
All right, fellas, we got a couple super chats, so let's go ahead and get into it. A couple housekeeping notes. If you are in here, make sure you turn on your notification bells. Make sure you subscribe, and make sure you become a member like Vale, Dorian Clayton. Well, not just a member, a Hall of Fame member like Vale, Dorian Clayton, Kingster, Teddy Hart, Trevi, Cheese, Joe Breezy, Minor, Rob Deere, Worldwide Mace Television, and Multi Kenny. Also, too, if you are a Hall of Famer, you already know this Friday we're doing this little thing called the TCL, which is the Total Chat Live. This essentially means that the chat will run the show. We will send out a community post tomorrow on Instagram, on Twitter, on YouTube, and you guys will get a chance to drop the topics, the hot topics that you guys want us to all talk about. And we will touch as many topics as we possibly can in a 3-hour period. Also, if you are live on the show and you send through a super chat, you'll get a chance to skip the line and move up to the front. With that being said, the highest super chats will get read first. So pull up, send through your topics, and if you are a Hall of Famer, you have an opportunity to join the show with us. So hit me up if you're a Hall of Famer. Let me know that you want to come and you got an opportunity to pull up to the show. All right, y'all. Let's get into it. The first super chat we got is from Ryan Eke. Ryan EKE said, and why are we acting like KP didn't want to leave? Kelsey Plum. She said she wanted a change of scenery, and the Aces thought Jewel Lloyd would put up Jewel Lloyd stats when they traded for her.
She did one out of Vegas. I do remember that.
Why do you think she wanted out of Vegas, Chill?
But she got benched in the playoffs.
When you're not appreciated, you don't want to be there.
No, that's not, well, they was winning championships with her, so it's not like, you know.
Yeah, and then the year they lose, she gets scapegoated.
Well, but she didn't get scapegoated. It's the league caught up with her. That's what it was. They was able to protect her for a couple of years, and then now we're not able to protect her, and it just looks a lot worse. So we had to move on from her. And I mean, it was mutual between the both of them. I ain't gonna fight that.
I mean, also, bro, like we do gotta remember, even though you know, it's still a great sport, still a great game to watch in the WNBA. We are still dealing with women. You know what I'm saying? And things happen. You know what I'm saying?
That happens in the NBA too. You know, even though a lot of these NBA players act like.
Well, I'm just saying, like, you know, it's a lot. There's a lot more issues I think you have to deal with off the court and in the locker room when you have a group of women all together.
Potentially, yeah.
So it's a lot. Anything can set it off. You know what I'm saying? And then the beehive is going crazy. So
yeah, for sure. I'm just saying, like, if I was her, I would probably want to leave too. If I was the one who was getting all the blame, and I actually was balling in the playoffs.
If you're the one not playing any defense,
because
don't look at the stats and start doing that, Ron. I know what you want to do.
So, no,
don't do that.
Nah, because I'm not. Because here's what I'm saying. I watched them play against the Seattle Storm last year in the playoffs, round 1. She scores 29 points and dominates that game. We were talking about it here on the panel. Kelsey Plum took over. She went crazy. She sent the Storm home. It was a best of 3 series. Game 2, she sent the Storm home. They swept them.
Right.
In that next round, yes, she had some stinkers, but so did Jackie Young. Jackie Young scored 3 points in the first game. In the second game, she scored 7 points. Kelsey Plum in game 1 led them in scoring.
And Ron, that's not. But once again,
27 points in game one.
That wasn't the issue. I'm talking about the whole season. Jackie Young had to guard her man and Kelsey's man, and it's just like, bro, that was so obvious. If you keep doing this, when you go back to the stats and do what y'all do with Steve Nash and all these players, and that's not a knock at Steve Nash. I'm talking about when we have these conversations, somebody always goes back. Don't you remember when this person scored this? That doesn't tell the whole story.
She outplayed her in the playoffs
because what you're looking at on the stats. No, she didn't. Like when you watch the whole playoffs. Okay, yes, thank you. Okay, let's just let it go. Because
so why ain't she outplaying her now? Because she's still guarding Jewel Lloyd's, man.
Because last year has nothing to do with this year. But regardless, on top of that, you know for a fact what was going on in Seattle with Jewel Lloyd, with Coach Noel and all that. So you know that Jewel Lloyd had to get out of Seattle. Kelsey Plum and Becky Hammond weren't seeing eye to eye no more. Kelsey Plum had to get out of Las Vegas. It wasn't just like, oh, Kelsey, you're not guarding anybody. We're just done with you. It was an amicable split. Both of them were done with each other. Kelsey outgrew the Aces, and the Aces outgrew Kelsey. On top of that, you got stuff going on in Seattle. Once again, you're dealing with women. A lot of things go on. Jewel, they had a whole investigation in Seattle because of what was going on with Coach and Jewel Lloyd and all that stuff. So it just worked out to where this star player and this aging star are trying to get out of their situations, and the teams want them out too. So it just worked out better that way. It has nothing to do with who's better than Kelsey Plum. Kelsey Plum is still a great player, but she had a terrible season last year.
I'm talking about as the clear-cut number 2 option. Kelsey's out of your way. No, I'm talking about this year. Jackie Young is the clear-cut number 2 option, or at least she should be. She should be having a monster season. So? She should be because you say so. You said she was the second best player last year.
I said she was playing better than Kelsey. I still think Chelsea Gray, even as aging as she was still playing really good last year.
I'm saying this year, Chelsea Gray has been limited this year. She's missed time. Jewel Lloyd has been out. It's supposed to be the Jackie show.
I guess so.
I mean, but Jackie not that kind of player.
Oh no, now she's not that kind of player.
No, I'm saying she's not like some offense heavy, load carrying like player. That's never been her.
She shoots a lot. She shoots a lot of transition threes. She plays a lot. She plays a lot of defense. She picks on smaller guards when they try to guard her. I just can't believe we're having this conversation. Like we're just gonna pretend like last year just didn't even happen.
All right. It was a year before last.
Speaking on the W, though, very, very quickly, I would like to say this. This epidemic that we're facing all of a sudden where people are going to these W games and throwing X-rated toys on the court, I do think that speaks to a bigger issue about how certain people view women and the lack of respect and some of the misogyny that's just deep-rooted inside the country. And so how about you stop doing that? And whoever we do catch eventually doing that,
somebody got caught.
There needs to be charges filed against people that are throwing sex toys on the court.
Yeah,
like that. Definitely. That's absolutely insane. And the fact that again y'all are doing that specifically to women shows what that is. And that, that's all. That's all I want.
Yeah, they got to make it a serious charge though, so that way they'd be like, okay, we shouldn't do that.
And I don't even understand how that just crosses somebody's mind.
It don't matter
in the safety of the players too. It's also in the safety of the players because you get.
Imagine running up the court and stepping on something and breaking your leg.
Yes, absolutely. Mm-hmm.
All right, y'all. Masinko said, "Well, shoot, I'll pick a team of people left over: Lonzo, Evan Turner, OJ Mayo, Tim Duncan, Yao Ming, 6-man Derek Williams." Shout out Derek.
I wanted to get Lonzo. I did want to get Lonzo.
Yeah. OJ Mayo's the name. I remember even as a kid, even though I wasn't there for real, I remember just all the OJ Mayo hype, especially when he was in high school.
Shout out OJ. Marge, is your favorite rapper Fetty Wap?
You know who Fetty Wap is?
Taylor Swift's songs rhyme.
Yeah, Fetty Wap from Jersey. He got a unique style. It's kind of he's from Jersey though, so. Yeah, he's from Jersey though, so kind of dope.
Brody McDonald said Buddy Hield at Oklahoma was different.
No, he could shoot the hell out of the ball for sure.
Yes, Didn't they go to the Final Four that year too? If I'm not mistaken.
I don't know if they went to the Final Four.
Buddy Hield did have me watching college games.
Yeah.
For his worth. Not many people.
He was getting some step comps at the end. He was getting some steps.
Was Buddy Hield a bigger deal?
I can't remember who they were playing, but he had like 35. Some of the shots I seen him make was ridiculous.
Was Buddy Hield a bigger deal coming out of college than Ben Simmons?
Huh? No.
How about Brandon?
I don't know. I don't know.
Bron, he was not a bigger deal than Ben Simmons coming out of college. No, he wasn't. In
Buddy,
terms of a
it was Buddy, not as a prospect, not as a prospect.
What do you mean bigger deal? What do you mean bigger deal? Like
who was just like more popular and who just like had more
popular? Yeah, but I think part of that is because Ben Simmons didn't play in the tournament, so like he didn't get the push. But also, like part of it is Ben Simmons was such a clear number one pick. People just stopped talking about it. Like there was no discussion to be had. Like he was so good, people just didn't need to talk about him as much. So I don't know. Ben Simmons is different.
All right, y'all. We got a couple new members. Doc Peace became a new member. Brody McDonald became a new member. Appreciate the super chat, Brody. We got another member. Ryan Eke became another YouTube member as well. Captown Hoops said, chill. Cool your mad ass down. Gramps throwing a fit.
What's that even alluding to?
I don't know what it's alluding to, but that picture of me, that's a damn good picture, to be honest with you. I wasn't bad looking back in the days, in my younger days.
Shout out Young Chill. MP13 said, Jalen is a tier above Fox. Be serious, please.
Today, yeah. Today, I think so. I could get with that.
I think De'Aaron's going to have a good year next year.
I do too. Yeah. I do too.
De'Aaron finna be great. Every time I see Chill, I'll be wanting to say, that's where all state stands. Are you?
I've heard that.
Does he not look like that dude?
I've heard that before.
He looked like that dude a little bit. What? Hey, that dude. Hey, Zeke McCall. Yeah.
Yo, that came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Look like Zeke McCall. You just mad because your dad played for the worst team in the NBA.
All right.
Last time Dr. J was a nurse.
Smooth Tube with the sneaky profile picture. Smooth Tube said, I respect the patience of the WNBA players. If a shaboing boing hit me while I was hooping on the court, I'm causing another malice in the palace, bro.
Yeah, I swear to God. You see, Sophie was like, "What the fuck?"
She made a tweet too. It wasn't funny, but it was.
Yeah, that's it. Oh yeah, there we go.
That's an all-time movie right there. All-time movie.
Man.
All right, y'all. We got a couple more super chats, and then we're gonna get up out of here. Before I read these last ones, keep in mind that tonight is episode 6 of the illustrious press box. Tonight, they will be talking about year 2 breakout quarterbacks. You see up here, you got Caleb Williams, you got Jaden Daniels, you got JJ McCarthy, and you got Bo Pick 6. El Broncos, El Swiper. Which one of these guys has the potential to be the next MVP? Tap in tonight because it's going to be a hell of an episode. Also, once again, we will be Throwback Thursday tomorrow. Friday is the TCL. Tomorrow, also, you will have Chill with Chill at 4 p.m. Eastern time. Make sure to pull up. And on Saturday, we're going to be on playback, watching the WNBA game, but you just got to stick around to see which game it's going to be.
Can I ask you a question?
I think we open up against Denver this year. Gonna bust that ass too.
I'm just curious real quick about why the internet's in an uproar. I mean, I guess it sounded like Jamar kind of threw Joe under the bus or whatever. But we're not gonna act like Joe Burrow is anywhere like we're not gonna act like Josh Allen's not the best quarterback in the NFL, right?
We are gonna act like that. Because
why? Why are we gonna act like that?
Because Lamar running around. That's why.
Come on.
Because Joe Burrow running around. That's why.
Come on, yo. Come on.
First off, he did throw Joe Burrow under the bus a little bit. That was
hold on. What did he say?
that they
He was
they
like,
schemed for
he was
Josh.
like, with when you play Josh Allen, you're game planning to stop Josh Allen. When you play Joe Burrow, you're game planning to stop the weapons around Joe Burrow. That's
because Joe Burrow, as a quarterback, as a point guard, makes the players around him better.
Hello, who's gonna get them the ball?
Josh is better than Joe, Lamar, and Pat.
All right, y'all.
no, he's not.
No, he's not.
All right. Masenko said Mars want to be Peter Pan so bad. MF 23 at least.
What's Peter
I don't know
Pan?
what that
The
means.
fairy. No, that's Tinkerbell. What's Peter Pan?
The white dude that was with the fairy.
With
movie.
the
Oh, so I
green
was on the right story. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Well,
right
right,
story.
right.
Yeah, right story. Yeah.
Locked in.
Shout out Peter Pan and Tinkerbell.
What was Peter Pan? Now that's a great question.
I don't know.
What was he? What was that?
A person?
He was a little boy in Neverland. He stayed.
Didn't he have some powers or something?
Didn't they have the dust that could fly and stuff?
So a fairy.
No,
Isn't that what fairies do?
Tinkerbell was the fairy.
Oh, okay. I don't know. Yeah, what?
Oh, they're saying he never
Peter
wanted
Pan-
to
Peter-
grow up.
Peter Pan was
Male
like-
fairy. Well, I don't know if that's actually true, but
Peter Pan was just a
Regardless of that.
weird ass little boy that just pop up in people's window sills. Like, what you doing, bro?
Isn't that
Hey, bro, we
All right,
going
so, come on, we gotta
to
get up out
sleep, bro. What you doing? You can get up out of here before my mama come in here and tripping. What you doing?
Free
God,
Night
you know what
said,
fairies
chill. Why does nobody talk about the 92 finals?
They talk about the 92 finals all the time. Where do you think Jordan can shoot threes come from? They talk about the 92 finals all the time. Absolutely. Where do you
Yeah,
think
we
the
were just talking
separation
about that
between
earlier this week.
where you think the separation between him and Drex comes from? Yeah, people talk about the 92 finals all the time.
the separation came from just him being bad?
It was
I ain't gonna lie.
it was already
Michael Jordan was good at basketball, by the way. Like, I don't know if you guys.
he
know
was
that.
really good. Yes, he was.
He wasn't better than
Yeah,
Jokic, but he was all right.
Yeah, he was really good.
Oh my goodness, I heard that.
Don't get real talk started. Hey, real talk. No.
No.
He
And
was
you know
good.
what's funny?
The boy
The
wasn't
main
Jokic
guy
good though.
yesterday that was trying to offer all the pushback. You in that hoodie, you bear some of the responsibility of creating people.
I'm about
like
to
that.
leave if you about to try and
You
blame me for this. There's no way you about to blame me for this.
Lowe's, Legend of
How is
Winning,
it my
and,
fault he
and
said that?
Zach Lowe, right? And not to mention
Dub,
Scoop Ball,
too.
who
Dub,
come
you're
up
not
here
escaping
every
this.
day and push propaganda.
How are
We
you
already know
blaming
this.
me
Oh,
because
come
someone
on,
said
sir,
Jokic has the highest peak ever? How is that my fault?
Sir, you
Mars,
are part of
Dub,
the
Low,
problem.
and Swiper last but not
Yup.
least.
Yep. Mars, Lowe, Zach Lowe, and Scoop Ball come up here and just absolutely ride Jokic. Y'all don't do it as much anymore. But you were on that train for a long time. I do remember.
Peak ever
I
train?
do remember 23. I remember
The best
23.
peak ever train?
Y'all were on that.
Was I ever on best peak ever train?
Mars, you don't remember?
Mars, you would come up here and say stuff
He
like,
never said he
no.
peaked MJ.
You would
I
say
never
stuff.
said that.
Nah, Mars, just take the blame for
I
this.
never
Nah,
said
you would-
that.
Nah,
How are
Mars.
you blaming me? I never even came close to saying that.
Nah. You was swiping
It
before
was
Swiper.
you know what
You
would
was
say?
swiping
You would say
before
stuff
Swiper.
like, y'all don't even want to know how good I really think Nikola Jokic is. You would be hinting at these little.
Mars,
I
don't fight
never,
this.
I
100% you
never
said that,
said he was
Mars.
the best peak ever. I never said he was the best
Hey,
peak
Mars,
ever.
he used to be on Open Gym.
Not that I remember.
No, not that.
Nah, he just used to watch it and take notes.
All
Real
of
talk,
that,
And now he's
all of
confident
that
and ready to
kind
come
of,
out.
all of that language. That's what formed somebody like a Nikhil to come over here and say.
So I
Mars,
basically because
real
because I was high on Jokic, people
wasn't high,
jumping
Mars.
cliffs is my fault.
Mars, you wasn't high, Mars. You was
I was
high.
high.
You wasn't high. You
Because
were
you
high.
guys
Yeah,
were
you
too
were
low.
way up there.
You guys were too low.
No, we
You
weren't.
guys
Real
were
talk to you.
no.
How many times have I
I was-
heard you say,
I'm
Mars?
gonna be honest.
How
I
many times
think
have
I
heard
was just extremely reasonable, and you guys
No,
were
you
too
weren't.
low. And then Denver won, and all of a sudden, you guys just skyrocketed past me. I was here before the Nuggets won, saying Jokic is one of the best offensive players we've ever seen. He's one of the best passers we've ever seen. He's had one of the highest offensive peaks we've ever seen. I was saying all of that, and then you guys were here disagreeing with me. He's not the best player in the world. He isn't this guy. He isn't that guy. He's not a better passer than this guy. Then all of a sudden, Denver win a championship. Hey, Jokic top 15 ever. Jokic better than this.
No.
Isn't even saying those things. You guys just started jumping off
I'm so
this.
happy. I'm so happy I don't participate in that shit.
All that happened was I was high on Jokic when you guys were low. Then winning bias happens, and you guys got higher on Jokic than I was.
You're not gonna put us on.
That's what
put that on
I'm
us,
still
Mars,
low.
because we were all high on Joker. You were the one telling us like you did.
No,
Right, just like
you said Giannis was better than him on offense. You said all these guys were better passes than him. You said he wasn't a top 10 passer ever. I remember all of these conversations. You was not high on Jokic. You wasn't. Ox has remained the same place. Ron has remained in the same place. Real Talk has been a hater. Ticket went from Jokic is a fraud. Ticket went from Jokic is a fraud to Jokic is the 13th best player ever after a championship. Jokic is the best offensive big ever. Jokic is worse than Giannis on offense. All the way to Jokic is the best player in the world. Blah 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 blah. Remember what happened.
Let's talk about it really quick, Ron. Really quickly. So I had a stretch where I had a brain fart where I said Giannis was a better offensive player than Joker. I got off that train real quick. Let's start.
No, it was not real quick. It was months.
Number two. No, it was not.
I'm still not on that train.
Because Giannis was only
Still
on that
riding
stretch
that.
for a couple of weeks.
Driving the train.
It was months. I remember because Giannis had his stretch in the 2023 season when the Nuggets, when the Bucks went like 16-1. And you said Giannis was the better offensive player than Jokic. You didn't come off that until after the playoffs.
And then I was watching it. Then I was watching Joker, and I was like, wait a minute, I was wrong about that. No, that's number one. Number two, I never said Joker was a better. I never said Joker wasn't a top 10 passer. What we were talking about was is Joker a better passer than John Stockton? That's
we went through a bunch of names. We went through a bunch of names
that's what it was about.
Because Dell was there. Because Dell was there, and he started bringing up Jason Williams and Rondo and them. You said it was I remember what was happening. I wasn't too high on Jokic. My position on Jokic hasn't even changed that much. Everything I was saying in 2023, I probably still believe in 2025. You guys just went from down here to up here. So it looks like, because comparatively, my opinion on Jokic is now more negative compared to you guys, when really my outlook hasn't changed.
Oh, so you weren't wrong. You were just early.
Has not changed. No, I was just right.
I know we got to go.
But here's what it is.
Let me say this very quickly. Y'all may have not. Well, first off, there's actively a video on YouTube, still on Players Choice channel, where Lowe is trying to convince everybody that Jokic is better than Shaq. But anyway,
blame Lowe. Don't blame me. That's my point. Don't blame me. Don't blame me.
As that. Of y'all may have not gone to the extent of
didn't come close to that.
Y'all may have not gone to the extent of a kill, but I'm saying that ideology, y'all planted the seed for that kind of ideology, and I'm not going to let you sit here and deny that fact.
I'm absolutely.
He's not lying. He's not lying.
You are not blaming me. You are not blaming me for other people's stupidity. You're not blaming me.
True, real talk. True.
Is it the same talk? Real talk. Is it the same as me saying Kobe Bryant is 11 all time? Is it the same thing?
Yeah, but are you gonna blame Chill for other people having Kobe at 15?
That's worse than you saying Kobe's 11. Yeah, saying that Jokic is better than Michael of Jordan or LeBron Ramon is worse than having Kobe at 11. Someone just said I don't like being held accountable. Are we understanding? Real Talk is holding me accountable for other people's opinions. Hold me accountable for bad opinions I may have. We can discuss that. Trying to hold me accountable for other people's words is insane. Hey, when you have influence, that's ridiculous. Hey, what did Spider-Man's grandfather say? Hey, Mars. With great power comes. I don't have great power. I don't have great power. And so when you were running around talking about how Jokic is, oh my God, Jokic is the greatest thing we've ever seen since sliced bread. When y'all were on that campaign, my issue is I just don't like that we're acting like I was just unfathomably high on Jokic. You guys were just late. Like, it's not my fault that I acknowledge
we were high on him. We just weren't as high.
You guys weren't even calling him the best player in the world. So, like, just because I was ready to call him the best player in the world and was acknowledging an all-time offensive peak before our eyes, sorry that you guys needed to see a championship to come to the light. Like, that does not mean that I was way too high on Jokic. Pretty much everything I've said about Jokic back then, I still stand on. Pretty much. There's not much I said back then that I still think he's probably the best offensive center ever. I still think he has one of the highest offensive peaks ever. Like, I still think he's the best player in the world. I think he was the best player in the world back then.
So you think he's
not
the best
much that I said has changed.
And see, Mars, that's the real talk's point. You think he's the best offensive center ever. Akil took that and was like, let's take it to him being the best offensive player ever.
Well, he took it to the best player ever. He took it to the best player.
I'm not gonna blame you for Akil's take yesterday, Mars. In fact, I'm actually gonna commend you for shutting that goofy shit down. Thank you for that, Mars. Thank you.
If you want to talk about low or swipe or whatever, but that's not me. Like, nothing I've said has really changed. Like, it's not my fault that you guys joined 6 months up, a year after I joined, because I was saying it in 2022, and it took till June of 2023 for everyone else to be like, oh, like, that's not my fault.
Mars, you're smarter than this, though. You know that your position may have not changed, but your tone and
because I was arguing against people who disagree.
You talked about Jokic. That's definitely changed.
Yes, and real talk, that's my point. And this is what I mean. It all comes down to what's surrounding you. My tone is determined by what the conversation is. If I believe Jokic is let's say top 5, we'll just say top 5. If I believe Jokic is a top 5 offensive peak ever, and I'm surrounded by a bunch of people who don't think he's top 10, I'm going to have to defend the position of he's top 5, which means I'm going to speak more positively about Jokic. I was surrounded by a bunch of people who were lower on Jokic at the time, other than low. But now, my position on Jokic being a top 5 offensive player ever is still here. But now, I'm surrounded by people who are telling me he's the 5th best player ever, or the best peak ever. So now I'm going to sound more negative on Jokic because they are higher on Jokic than I am. My opinion on him has not changed, but the people surrounding me has. So the way I speak and what I'm actually debating against or conversating about is different. That's it. I still think the same things about Jokic I thought 2 years ago, but everyone around me has just gone higher on Jokic than I have.
Okay, now let me ask you these 2 questions and then I'm done with it. Have you not said or argued that Jokic has the highest offensive peak ever?
I argued that a few months ago, yes.
Right.
But I actually don't believe that anymore. For what it's worth. I don't actually
Okay, but you have
I have argued that, absolutely. I have argued.
Okay.
But I also want to make clear, I wasn't making those arguments 2 years ago. The best offensive peak ever is an argument I made this year. Within the last 6 months. I just want to make that clear.
Cool. Okay, cool.
Okay. But yes, I did make that argument.
You also not said the statement. And again, I want to make sure I want you to get that I'm saying you may not have said it, but you planted the seed. Now, here's the other watering of the seed you did. Have you not also continually said that individually offense definitely outvalues defense on the individual level?
Absolutely.
So why can't Akil from that perspective of those 2 points, if he thinks that Jokic has the highest offensive peak ever, and if he's also under the belief that individually offense clears as far as defense and value, why can't he think, based off the things that you have said, that he is the greatest player of all time? Again, you don't think that. I know you cannot. But I'm saying
that's what I'm saying. People hearing what I say,
you cannot plant the little seeds.
You cannot. But this is my issue. People hearing what I'm saying and then jumping to outrage. First of all, we don't actually know if Akil listens to all of my texts. But second of all, people hearing what I'm saying in general.
Oh, he's definitely a Martian.
And then jumping to outrageous conclusions based on things I have said that don't lead to that conclusion is insane. You can't blame me for I say 6 months ago or whenever I said it was during this regular season, me saying Jokic may have the highest offensive peak ever. I think he might. And then also saying individual offense outweighs individual defense when evaluating players does not give someone the license to say peak Jokic is better than peak Michael Jordan. That's ridiculous. And blaming me for that is crazy.
Fellas, I do got in the stream.
Go ahead.
But I mean, any final words real quick or anything? I know they want a conclusion. Y'all good?
My tone on Jokic hasn't changed in the last 2 or so years. Just the people around me have got higher on Jokic, and I've pretty much stayed the same. That's all that's really happened.
Okay. All right, chat.
Last thing I'll say is you all see why I have been fighting the good fight as far as we need to slow down the PR for number 15 in Denver, because there are more of these people around than you think. I'm telling y'all, there are more of these people around than you think. So let's bring it back down to reality. That's all I'm saying. Go ahead.
All right. Well, y'all know where to find us tomorrow morning right here on the panel. Chill with Chill tomorrow. Throwback Thursday tomorrow. Press box tonight. And Josh Allen is clearly the best quarterback in the NFL. See y'all tomorrow.
Merry Christmas.